Welcome to another episode of Out of Alignment. Wow. So we are down a player today, unexpectedly. Greg is missing, as far as we know. We're trying to check in on him, see what's up. But he is not joining us, at least at the beginning of the session. Hopefully he'll pop in kind of randomly in the middle. So there is that, but we are still going to continue forward, and I will just drive him around like a little Jaeger pilot until then. Before we get into recaps or anything, I had forgotten to check before stream if everyone was good for next Sunday. Of course, we don't have Greg here to know for sure, but plan is still to stream another episode next Sunday. And as a reminder, we are giving away Spire keys, and I'm going to go ahead and open that giveaway as soon as I find that button to do so. Over here. There we are. Open giveaway.
How many buttons do you have?
A lot.
Too many.
I have a lot of buttons, Mark. Another little announcement. Little plug here for one of our friends making a Kickstarter. Heroes of Tara. It is a Celtic Legends 5e supplement with whole new classes, spell system, and all sorts of cool stuff. And it will be in the reminders as they continue on through the stream with links to their Discord and their Kickstarter. But if you just go a quick Google for Heroes of Tara, that's Tara, you will be able to find out more information on them. They are pretty dope. With that, I think I'm done with announcements. Which means it's time for recap.
Oh.
Me again?
Yeah, I assume.
I figured. Let me just on the book of notes.
Ah, yes. That was
a
my
reading
favorite
from the
book
book
back
of
in the
notes.
church days. Rock 314.
Alright, so after getting the hand of the king, we started making our way back. We freed the lovely spirit of the priest, Mornhilda. They were very thankful, and then Truth took their skull. So now he has a skull too. And then we wandered around a bit more, trying to kind of just see what we could see around places that we hadn't been yet. We had heard some stuff coming from another area on our way back to the spirit, so we kind of circled back there and found and killed 2 Umber Hulks. That was fun. Don't look into their eyes, we learned. And then we wandered in, found a trash compactor, basically. Found 2 more gray slod. They were silent. They did not scream traitor or anything, but deadly. Yeah, yeah, they were kind of nasty. Killed one. Ran with its tail between its legs, whatever. And then we found a gate. We found the gate, the arch gate that goes back to Azrok's Legion. So we're excited for that. Truth took the body of the dead slod, put it in the trash compactor. Made it go squish.
Yeah.
We then decided, that's good enough for now. We should probably just go open the tomb while we still have hit points and spells and stuff left. And so we went back. Skella and Clan Iron Eye had lost a couple more members in an attempt to take down the golem, realizing that it regenerates once it goes back into its little podium. And then we proceeded to obliterate it before it could do anything.
Truth obliterated it.
Truth obliterated it with a wand of fireballs and just dead. And then Skella decided, oh, cool, thanks, guys, and decided to turn on us in a totally not expected at all.
Curse your son, but inevitable betrayal.
Yeah. And things were looking a little sketch until Brock used his Horn of Valhalla and summoned 9 Berserker Dwarves on top of Truth being a giant monkey and us having Tashi and other things. And they decided, you know what? Maybe let's the fuck not. And surrendered. So now our Dwarven spirit friends are surrounding Clan Iron Eye, who have been like, just take what you want. We'll just tomb after you. It's cool, and we'll just part ways and never see each other or touch each other ever again. We're like, all right, bet. So now we're taking a look inside the heart of the mountain so that we can finally get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Cool.
All right.
And Truth is still monkey.
Truth is still monkey. So, the chamber opens before you. Ragnar, the first thing you notice is a slight shimmer in the air just past the doors.
Alright, I tell everyone to hold up.
Alright.
There's some sort of, shimmer.
Now
Let's know what that is.
Now that he points it out, you all can notice the slight shimmer in the air within the chamber beyond. You can see on the far wall a tapestry, which seems to depict a Dwarven kingdom under a mountain, hanging from the ceiling down against the wall. You can see on the walls inside glittering veins of mithril, and what appears to be a large mirror.
Is the shimmer dispersed throughout the room, or is it like a wall of shimmer?
It almost looks like a heat wave.
Huh.
Anybody got an Identify Magic spell? Oh, yeah, I'm the one with Identify Magic.
Detect magic.
Is what it is? Yeah, I use my Stick of Magic Detection. No, I'm pretty certain it's magic, so.
What kind of magic?
Okay. Hold on, I need to look up the... What school would this be? Hey, there he is.
Hey!
Make sure
Over
his
here.
camera got picked up by XSplit. It did. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. You've missed the fact that the room looks kind of shimmery, like a heat wave, almost. And Ragnar just used Detect Magic, and it is Transmutation. The entire room seems aglow. There's
This
also
is
a
concerning.
There's also a hint of divination.
And a hint of divination.
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah, we got some pro chef shit going on here. Well,
Is it?
it's so I informed the group what kind of magic's going on.
Okay.
What do we want to do? Like,
Kind of just
walk
want to
on
go in there.
all right. After you.
Okay. As Kalana passes the threshold,
Oh.
you guys immediately notice that she seems to slow. Kalana, from your perspective, you're going at normal speed.
Okay. Do I feel affected or anything?
Slight tingle with the shimmer. You guys
So can
notice
I
it
move?
takes... You see her going slow, and it takes about 5 minutes for her to take a few steps into the room.
I pick up a rock and throw it off to the side, so not at her, but past her.
You notice it seems to suddenly hang in the air.
Well, that's certainly a problem. What do we want to do about that?
We'll just look around, like, I don't feel any different.
Yeah, so, um,
I mean, I don't know how it translates.
you're not even speaking yet to them.
Okay.
I imagine we sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks out here. Do you think I should try to dispel it?
Oh. Hmm.
Truth is so insightful.
Oh.
We can't
All
hear
right.
you if you're talking, Greg.
Oh. Oh.
All right, I cast Dispel Magic. That's 3rd level at the room.
Okay. Roll me a d20 plus your, I think it's Arcana. That's how that works. It's in the Dispel Magic thing.
Skype decided to not use my mic.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yay!
Oh no, using your spellcasting ability.
Cool.
Oh.
13.
Oh shit.
Nothing seems to happen.
Hmm.
Wait, 13 on a 2?
Pretty certain.
Your spellcasting ability is probably only like +4? Maybe +5? It's your modifier.
He has a 30
Oh.
intelligence, Uriah.
Oh, my modifier. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. I was using my spell attack.
No.
No, you're right. That's a 7.
Still
Oh.
a fail, but hold on.
Yeah, so I got a 27 on that one.
Who do you think you are, Kalana attacking?
Y'all have pretty good attack modifiers now.
Oh.
I mean, I have a plus 11.
Oh.
I don't.
All right, well, that didn't work. Any advice?
I'm trying to go towards the mirror to take a look at it, but
Technically,
I will.
you are, but like
I know.
due to time perception shenanigans, like you're still taking your first steps.
Okay. I will. You move me whenever it would be appropriate for me to actually make the next step.
Yeah.
Come back at the end of the stream.
Oh.
Yeah, because that is way too much time dilation in there for us to go in and loot.
Oh. Oh.
I could try again.
As I'm saying, are you actually recognizing what's happening here? Or are you just kind of like throwing stuff at the wall?
I mean, it's very clear that she's moved slow. She's slowed.
Right, but do you know it's like time magic kind of stuff?
I know it's transmutation magic.
You know it's magic, and he threw a rock, and it just kind of hung in the air. I'm not sure if you were here for that.
I was a throw ball bearing, so that works.
Oh. Hmm.
Cat.
I mean, I could cast Identify on it. I don't know if I could. Object, no.
Can you identify the room?
No, because I'd have to be touching the room. So I'd have to like stick my hand in and take 100 years to cast a spell.
At this point, you've probably taken a few steps, and you can. The time dilation on both sides, doing it on both sides is a little weird here to DM.
Sorry.
Oh.
Can I investigate the doorway, see if maybe there's something on it, like a sigil or anything like that?
Sure, make me an investigation check.
Yeah, see if there's anything that stands out.
That is a good idea. I would like to assist him if I may.
Okay, so roll with advantage.
Uh,
You don't
nat
need
20.
Never mind.
it. If it's there, I found it. Found all 0 traps. Moving on.
You found all 0 traps.
I want to pick up Tashi.
What are you doing with my cat?
Does it
Oh.
burn him?
What gorillas do with cats, obviously.
The doors are excellently wrought, very pristine. Have all the stuff about the. Oh, I have inspiration.
Oh!
Oh no. Oh, no.
We don't have a tracker for DM inspiration.
Just get a D4 and just stick it to your head like a unicorn.
Oh no, it's
full inspiration.
yeah, full inspiration, 1,000 points.
Get a D20 and stick it to your head like it.
So,
but nothing that seems to convey what could be going on in the room.
So you said there was a mirror?
Yes, you can see it off to the side.
inspiration to the DM. What?
That's what I
Did you
just
not-
just got
Did
done
I hear
saying.
that?
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I was laughing at something that happened in my background.
Oh,
I just saw my roommate use a slice of pizza as a napkin.
Nice. I can see them doing that.
Sauce on the face, crust. Eats crust. That's what literally just happened.
Okay.
Anyway.
Monkey.
don't do it, monkey.
I'm walking in.
All right. Same. Now to you. You feel that slight tingle in the air, and Kalana seems to be moving at normal pace. Of course,
Yeah.
in the time it takes the roleplay outside, you're only
Uh-huh.
taking like a half step or
I'm
two.
gonna lean over and be like, pat, and point backwards, and however long that takes.
Okay.
We're just, well, at least I'm just gonna just sort of watch him do this.
Take a short rest, right?
Okay. It takes about roughly 3 minutes just for his arm to reach out and just pat her shoulder.
He only put his
So-
arm
Yes.
through it. That has to feel like the thickest of jelly.
Got any
It's
books?
fine on our side.
So you guys while the outside world continues at a normal pace, inside goes slower. You guys suddenly Truth Monkey is there, pats your shoulder and kind of points behind him.
What? I look.
Looking back, everything seems a little fast. Like every now and again, you can see that they're talking, but their lips, their mouths move far too fast.
I'm pacing.
Okay, you're pacing. He seems to be going almost a blur.
Oh.
You can only really notice when he turns.
Okay.
I mean, that could just be Ragnar casting a speed spell on himself to be weird.
Why? The talking still.
Hmm.
Okay. I guess go.
And then I start to walk back out.
Okay, yeah. If he starts to walk, I'll follow.
Okay.
To walk out.
In the time, also the rock eventually just starts to come into the room.
Oh.
Like you,
Pass the rock on my way.
you notice it coming in at a normal speed.
Oh.
But after, it takes about 40 minutes before you guys are back out of the room and returning at normal speed.
I feel like at that point, Ragnar and I would have been
Ragnar
in
just
bed
like
when he comes out
stop
first.
and start going normal again?
Huh?
Basically.
What was that?
If Ragnar's pacing, does he just like stop
Yes.
and start?
Yep.
What a.
And once again, as you pass the kind of barrier, you feel the tingle across your skin.
What was that?
Transmutation magic of some sort. Not certain what caused it.
You were like zipping around out here?
Yeah, you were in a time slow zone. Yeah, watch this, and I chuck another rock in.
And as soon as it hits the field, it slows down.
Oh.
So that's a problem.
How long was I in there?
3 years.
Oh.
3 years.
Oh, okay, all right.
Or 40 minutes, I don't know. I lost track of time pacing out here.
Yeah, you were going pretty fast. Okay, so should we just all go in at once? Because I mean, I didn't feel slowed down in there. It felt normal.
Here's a weird experiment. What happens? Where's it at? Sessions and fusions. If I take an orb of time in there.
What is the? Oh, like if it tells you what time of day it is.
Yeah.
I assume it'll probably go along.
Like
with
if I
actual-
come back, if I go in with it and then come back out, is it going to be like that Back to the Future experiment where it's like 4-minute difference, or is it just always going to be accurate?
It should
such a
be
weird-
accurate because I mean, Ragnar was zipping around pretty fast when I turned back and looked at it. So should
Yeah.
we just all go in at once so that we're all normal, or should we just?
If we
Probably.
do that, we're gonna leave a horde of angry dwarves out here.
Do we think we're gonna be let out? Oh. Do you think that house is gonna let us out now? Found it?
I don't know. You could. So. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like it's gotta be that mirror
Mirror?
that's causing the effect. Yeah, that mirror. And I point at the mirror. So you could try shooting an arrow at it. We could just wait and see if the arrow eventually hits it, if
It's
the
gonna be
effect
a
stops.
while. It would be a lot quicker, honestly, if I mean, it would feel a lot quicker. I know
Walked
time
in,
would
shot,
pass.
walked out.
I mean, yeah.
Hmm.
But I don't necessarily want to just go in and destroy that without knowing what it is.
I could try dispelling magic again, but I only got a few more slots. Only got a few more casts today.
Up to you.
Big casts, anyway. I still got a few smaller ones. And Truth, where are you going? Yeah, never mind.
Truth.
You see the all the dark dwarves and the two cloakers out there, still surrounded by the spirits of Valhalla.
Oh yeah.
Truth. Okay. Oh god. Alright, you guys
What's up,
do
big
the
guy?
magic thing. I'm gonna.
I go to pick up one of the dark dwarves.
Oh, Truth. Jesus.
You have to just chuck him in.
Truth.
Make a grapple check.
What?
Oh, what's it? I haven't done one of these before.
Yeah,
It's strength versus strength or something.
Okay, all right. I need to pull up.
grapple. Roll a athletics contested by either athletics or acrobatics. The target
Okay.
gets to choose which.
All right, hold up. D&D Beyond is broken.
Fun.
There. Wow. All right. What was that? Sorry.
Athletics.
Oh, athletics. Oh, hey, look
which
at
is
that.
strength based.
For a
It
monk.
sure is. Oh no! Well,
Didn't fail.
Huh. All right. as you reach down for the dark dwarf, for the Durgar, he kind of parries your hand out of the way. Skella kind of, hey, we said we would stay here and not interfere.
Truth.
Oh. Oh.
Truth. Stop.
Oh.
Stop.
I turn.
I have to cast Dispel Magic on Truth.
I point. I point to one of them and then I point to the room.
Oh.
You want one of us to go in?
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Then it'll be me.
Yeah. It will. Come on.
Skella kind of.
Oh man.
Oh, excuse me. Past the
Let her through.
past the Valhalla dwarves.
One growls and snaps at her. Mm. Giant truth mini.
What the hell are you guys doing?
A dwarf.
Oh my. Sorry.
If you think
Never
that's
mind.
the issue.
Yeah, it's the heart of the mountain. It's a kind of a dwarven thing. I mean, it makes sense. Good monkey.
She
Cat
looks
is like-
she looks past at the shimmering field. Oh, now that's interesting.
Yeah.
Don't think that was mentioned in any legends or scripts.
Seems to.
She sees the rock.
Yeah,
I see.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Wondering if it might not affect you. I think was what you were getting at? Looking up a truth.
Oh.
Pet pet.
Well, only one way to find out.
Don't go too far or it'll take you a while to get out.
And as she steps in, you immediately see her slow.
Nope. Same thing.
Well, that was an
Alright.
attempt.
Alright, truth.
Well, I mean,
My
can't
in's a
understand.
7 right now.
she can't understand us right now because we're talking so fast. So
No.
So why don't we all just go in now? Because now if they try anything, we have their leader with us.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go.
Let's just all go in together, sure. Then it'll be all the same speed.
We have a giant monkey. Now
Alright.
I will say, those dwarves only got like 20 minutes left, so they won't be here when we get back.
Alright. Well, they've already made an
Okay.
agreement, so
Okay.
let's all go in. Everybody in. So that we're not in this time difference anymore.
Let's do the time warp
Yeah.
again.
As you all go in, everything around you seems to move at a normal pace, except for what is behind. You do not hear any sounds from back beyond the barrier. The very place, very room, seems to be suffused with power, almost tangible to the hand and sharp to the soul. A power best not described as oppressive, but glorious. Skella kind of looks back and sees the light, the flickering of the torch lights and everything from her men behind. Now that is strange.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
Now can I look at the mirror?
Yes. A tall oval mirror is mounted on the wall. Carved in the stone frame are dozens of lidless eyes. And the words are written along the top. The gate cannot hide from those it cannot see. As Skella kind of walks around, just wondering at the room in general.
Does it seem like an archgate? Oh, sorry.
Can you feel it? The power of this place.
Something.
Oh.
Brock, you feel the power of the horn flicker out.
Well. Okay.
Wait, how long does the horn last?
An hour.
An hour, so Monkey's gonna go bye-bye too.
Monkey goes
Yep.
bye then.
Yep.
Oh. Whoa.
I will revert your mini here.
So is that all that's in the room?
Seems to be.
Alright, I walk up to the mirror.
Okay.
Is it attached to the wall?
Yes. It also looks similar. In fact, this looks like similar to the mirror you guys found on level 1.
Really?
Not like the exact same. Different activation method, but this looks like a mirror gate.
I'm going to take my bedroll out of my bag and cover the mirror.
No,
I think
Okay.
it means you need to hide, not Pip.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Why?
I
Maybe we
take
just
the
turn off all
bedroll
the
and
lights and let Cloud
cover
walk in.
myself.
I was about to say just what?
Nothing happens.
I put my bedroll away.
The infallible test of the bedroll.
Anybody got any illusion magic
Yo.
to like
Oh.
make yourself
Uh,
Visible.
Well, if we
yeah.
just cut the lights.
Is anybody here a vampire?
I look in the
No.
mirror. Can I see my reflection?
Yes.
Nope.
You had to check?
I mean, we've been down here a while. Shit could happen.
What are those vampires?
Dragon's blood makes you invisible, right?
No.
Oh no.
You know, we could just
No.
smash this damn thing.
I was gonna say, I just cast
No.
Shatter on him. I mean, there's
Don't. No. No.
Watch, it's not. I'm gonna go look behind the tapestry.
Right. The tapestry is old and ancient. You have to be very careful to not make it crumble beneath your touch. And as you kind of part it a little bit, stone wall. You look back and you notice that Skella is almost in a meditative state. Eyes closed, hands clasped together.
Is she okay?
What you thinking about?
I can feel the power in this room, reaching out. I can attune to it.
That could be good or bad.
All of you feel the power in this room. None of you feel like you could attune to it.
Dwarves. None of us are dwarves.
Yeah, the issue I think is the spell.
Does the mithril is the mithril in the walls giving off light,
Yes.
or is that just the piece? Okay. If we had our torches out, would it still be dark vision or no?
Huh?
Would we need dark vision to see? Like, is it enough to light up the room without needing
is.
dark vision?
It is.
Okay.
All the bedrolls cover them. That's what you're going
Zundabrak.
for, Ragnar.
Oh,
Ah.
right.
Nothing happens.
Ah,
Damn it.
It's the most useless piece of advice we've ever gotten.
We should probably just run around all the rooms here and yell Zundabrak.
I think Truth almost did that.
I was
Alright,
working on
well, can I... It's probably silly, but I have my Mask of the Wild. Can I use that to hide myself from the mirror while still
Mask
being in front of it?
of the Wild.
You can attempt to hide even when only lightly obscured. So it would be an attempt. I don't know. It's hiding. It's not necessarily making me invisible. I don't know.
How was the riddle worded again when you get a minute?
The gate cannot hide from those it cannot see.
Whoa.
So like being in front of it without getting a reflection of you.
Yeah, so I had a really dumb idea, but it's not going to work the way that's described.
I have an idea.
Hold on.
Oh,
Let
boy.
me get my verdict from the DM first.
I mean, you could certainly try.
Okay. I would like to try.
Roll me a hide check. Or stealth check. Hide check.
Stealth check. $25?
I mean, you feel hidden. You can definitely still see yourself in the mirror.
No. Yeah. Not if I can see myself in the mirror.
Oh boy.
Polymorph.
Okay.
Aren't you out?
No, I have 3 charges left.
What are you polymorphing into?
And
Does it take
what?
that? Is it that little charges? Oh, 3
Oh, those
charges.
Yeah,
It takes so many to do polymorph.
yeah.
Yeah.
It takes 3, and I have 3 left.
Okay.
I'm gonna polymorph into an invisible stalker that we encountered on this level.
You can't. Polymorph
You
is
didn't see
beasts.
Oh, is it beast only?
Yes, it's beast only.
Oh, any beast. Shoot,
Invisible
I missed
bear.
it.
Yep, you need true polymorph to.
Are there any beasts? Well, I don't know if Truth would know that.
And to use polymorph, you would have to know the beast, wouldn't you?
Right.
Of the beast, or no? No, you don't.
Actually, here's a thought. Were there any mirrors anywhere else
Not that
between
size.
this room and... Well, it doesn't need to be that size. It could be my size.
Just to hide behind the mirror.
Yeah, if you have a mirror reflecting on a mirror, you never see yourself.
I feel like that's a lot of heavy lifting.
It was just painted glass. Or hell, even if it's just like... Oh, well, the bedroll didn't work, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But the glass would make it so you'd be reflecting itself, so you'd never actually see what was hiding me, as opposed to the
Give it a
bedroll.
little time and I can go invisible, but
What's the time?
a few more levels.
Oh,
Another
Ah.
level.
So we'll come back here in like a month.
I was gonna say, I was like,
Just till level 10.
All right. Well, do we want to do like a pass around the room then with Mr. I can see hidden doors?
wait a minute.
Yeah,
I have an idea. Is there a way that we can set up like a box in front of it that blocks out all the surrounding light? Because then you would be invisible inside that box. You can just walk straight.
I'd
Does it
be
make sense?
invisible for dark vision, but I don't know if that counts if it needs to be invisible to all this. Well, then again, I don't know if it has. Even if it had true, yeah, if it had true sight, then it wouldn't. Invisibility wouldn't matter. So yeah, you're right.
I mean, if a mirror has true sight, then there's not a whole lot you can do anyway.
Oh, true. Can you cast darkness?
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, say bring the
Uh,
darkness to the mirror.
Oh.
If you need
I-
someone to go invisible, I can always do it for you.
Oh jeez.
Aren't you attuning?
I am. You'll have to wait.
We're gonna try our thing real quick.
I mean, okay. I can cast darkness.
Let's give it a try.
Go in front of it.
Uh,
Do you go
I
invisible?
mean,
Know if it works.
it does. I mean, it's not invisibility. It's just.
Yes, but I'm invisible in the darkness, so
All right. I cast darkness.
Okay, a bubble of darkness springs forth, engulfing. Where do you center it?
I'm gonna center it on Kalana.
Yeah, so you wanted to hit the mirror too, right? Well, that's a lot. Maybe I should.
It's oh, it is it's 15-foot radius.
15 foot.
15.
Oh, okay.
Little
That's a
smaller,
lot.
but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
by much.
It's enough that I'm gonna stay out here with the dwarf lady.
I'm also
Zoom.
She is cut in half.
Skella, eyes closed, doesn't even notice. It is very dark. You can't see from your torchlight. You can't see from anything anymore.
No light. No light. Reach out.
Seems to be a solid mirror.
Damn it.
At least she didn't walk into it.
Well, yep.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's working truth.
I dismiss it.
It was a good idea. That's alright. Well. Alright, did you guys look for hidden rooms?
You know, I don't think I did actually. I might do that.
Both of you?
Make
Yeah.
me investigation checks.
Yep.
24.
Okay. Doesn't seem
24.
to. Nothing seems to be
okay.
hidden.
Yeah.
A for effort.
Well, let's.
Can I do an insight check to get a hint? Let my character do the
I don't-
smartness instead of me, since
I just don't.
I
think
don't have
this
it.
is meant for us guys.
Is
All
that
right.
the thing?
The only thing I can think of is Brock. If you just want to cast Identify on the room. I mean,
I mean, I could identify the mirror maybe, but because I have to be
Try it
touching
on the room.
object.
touch the floor.
I don't know if
You
that would
touched
work
my
like that.
hand and it worked, and you identified the dragon mark.
I guess, yeah, maybe.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, I mean, I can try it.
Are you-
Identify.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try that. I'll try that hand on the floor thing.
You
And,
reach.
and I can always do the mirror too.
You reach down and place your hand on the stone floor, and cast Identify. And as you do, you can feel the energies of this room almost tingle across your palm. You're not quite sure of the spell. This seems to be some very old magic. But it does indeed seem to be some sort of time dilation field within this room.
ye olde magic.
In addition, any dwarf can attune to this room and cast divination at will.
You out.
Brock.
You said I could have the room. There seems to be nothing else in it. I plan to attune.
Yeah, and I know why. You don't need to be in here.
Brock, what?
What's the issue now?
Speak in Elvish.
So
What
I actually know the name of the spell, right?
Yes.
Okay. I tell, yeah, in Elvish. I don't know if you know what divination is, but that's what she's about to do.
Okay.
Sounds smart.
Do you speak English too, Ragnar? Or not English?
I understand.
Wow.
Neither me nor my character speak English, my friend.
If this
But
is
I
a
do
spell,
understand all languages because of comprehend language. So, helmet. I got that Google Translate in my head.
Okay. So this is not the spell I thought it was. Okay. So essentially, if she attunes with this room, she can ask a single question, essentially about anything, to any of the gods, and they have to answer.
Well, great. Then we'll ask her to ask if there's anything else in this room.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, by the way, I'm speaking in Common. I can't speak Elvish.
You just understand.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, so there's no way. So we got here, we got in the hard amount. They can all attune to this from me. I'm still speaking in Elvish.
Yeah.
And so they can.
And I guess at this point, it's a matter of.
Meet slightly with the gods. I mean. I don't think there's anything here for us.
Yeah, I think you may be right. It might be best if we just clear out and leave it to him.
Last thing, though, before we do go. Truth!
And suddenly truth zips across the room.
Every time.
Joke's on you. You exit and you're surrounded by angry dwarves.
Alright.
I'm
Next
actually
time at the
coming out
surface,
to
I'm
see
getting a
if it's-
fucking leash for that guy.
Truth. The dwarves seem they kind of perk up at your arrival at the top of the stairs, but they basically seem to have basically bedded down, resting.
What's up?
What happened up there?
Yeah, that's yours. Nothing in there for us, as far as I can tell.
Skell will handle it.
Oh.
Are you guys gonna wait for Skella to finish attuning, or are you
No,
gonna?
I just wanted one last thing from her.
Oh! And I zip back across the room.
Jesus.
I just stick my head in just enough, just so that the slow effect happens. I go,
Eh,
can you take the mirror off the wall?
What?
Can you take the mirror with us?
No, I already
It
checked to
was
see if you could
embedded.
remove the mirror.
Oh, okay. And then I just pop.
It had to look so weird from outside.
Truth, your digestive system feels all out of whack. As your brain and the rest of your body were in two different
God.
time dilations.
Can you imagine just the immediate dehydration to hit you in the face?
Oh. Oh. I'm gonna go in the. I need to find a corner.
I feel like I just ate 12 good berries.
Okay. So, all right.
Hey, you guys have been in here a while. You got a designated pooping corner?
One of them was on a bag of holding.
Oh.
That is an inappropriate use of a magic item.
Do you mind?
Yeah, sure. He also procures a little like chamber pot and fastens it to the pot.
Oh my gosh, a bag of pooping.
Just gonna... Let me over here. Alright, you guys do whatever you're doing in the slow room. I'll be back in a minute.
I guess it's better than using like the portable hole.
So anyway.
Because doesn't that go to another dimension? Like
No, maybe. I can't remember how the portable hole
Just-
works.
just sitting around in the Underdark and suddenly shit fall from the ceiling.
And
Anyway,
it's better than pooping into like some eldritch dimension, you know, because then you piss off like Cthulhu. Cthulhu shows up with just a fucking steamer on his forehead, like you.
So, I'll turn to
Gonna add this to the list.
You're a little
of things
quiet
I
there,
never-
Caroline.
I will turn to Skella. And as she's, alright, we'll just leave you to it. We'll let your men know what's going on. I just have one last thing that I'd like before we leave.
Aye.
And I point to the statue of the elf holding the sun in her hip.
Aye. For everything you've given us here. I do apologize. It was simply an opportune moment. Surely you understand.
We usually try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but Didn't have any intention of hurting you until you decided to hurt us, but...
And I feel like I could maintain my connection while I do this, so she snaps her fingers and turns invisible. And immediately you notice the mirror still has her reflection in it. And suddenly a portal opens up.
Ha!
Oh, so you
Neat.
just had to become
Was
invisible. Oh.
Oh, hey! Raid from Parmesan. Thank you very much for that. The Parm raid from the great
my
and
God.
loving Cheese Fam. Your stream looked gooda, so you cheddar believe we decided to stop by.
Oh.
I want some cheese now.
Oh man. First Neil head palm of the night, and it wasn't me. I feel cheated.
Aw.
So anyway,
You feel cheesed.
you feel cheesed. You notice a rune light up in the now portal gate. And truth isn't
I'm
here
not
to
in the
read it.
room.
Nope.
I don't know if you guys have seen this one before.
You want to say the name and all?
No,
No.
because I posted them all in Discord.
Yeah, I'll at least sketch it.
Or you
in
could
my
just
thing.
tell me which ones you've seen.
We have Halister, Korumbos, Chasme, Angras, Labos,
Okay.
and Anarath.
This is Angris,
Angras.
I think. Yes.
It's the angry rune.
You simply must, Arella, stick around for some more D&D antics.
Stop.
Don't get cheesed off. It's okay if puns are not your thing. Thanks, Parm. Love to see you.
Neil's gonna end up melting into a
Alright.
bubble
Pepper
like
jack of all trades.
Like a fondue.
He's an awful fond dude.
y'all are monsters.
He's gonna kill y'all.
Oh, great. We've been raided by the cheese guy, and now our stream is curds. Curds.
Now I gotta look up types of cheese.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
Cheesy come, cheesy go.
Yeah.
I am.
Okay, so we're gonna leave.
Yes.
All right, thanks. All right, good luck, Skilla. I do hope this actually does some good for your people. I mean that.
Thank you.
They just get feta and feta.
Get out of this room, Brock.
I'm the one that went too far. Okay.
You're the only
Not
one I
the
can
cheese
drag
guy.
in game. All right,
You
everybody.
drag
Out.
Truth all the time by his scarf.
That's because he's gonna kill himself if he doesn't. All right,
That's probably true.
it is.
Does this happen with every room you enter, Sean?
All right,
I
everybody,
feel like it does.
let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Truth, where you at?
I'm outside the room. I can't hear anything that's going on.
Oh no, I'm out of the room.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, since I mean, I'm done with the pooping bag.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
By now.
yeah, by now, definitely. I guess I just show back up then. Yo, what's up?
Oh, there you are. Okay.
You know they
Check
poop
it
into a
out.
bag?
What?
Poop into a bag. They got a bag of holding for pooping. That's a brilliant idea.
Until
I
it
mean-
fills up.
It is. Until you have to clean it.
Oh, you get somebody that knows prestidigitation. Just
Can you cast a spell inside of there?
I mean, you could turn it inside out. Like, ooh.
You hire someone to do that for you. If you can afford a bag of holding, you can afford to have somebody go outside of town and just. Basically, it's a Kamehameha wave of shit.
By the way, I assume you both have left the room as well.
Yeah.
Have we?
You find
Sure.
a porta-john cleaner and trick him into the fact that it's technically a portable john. Still charge him the same price.
Oh yeah, Tashi would have also.
Yeah,
been
no,
gone.
Alright, are we done with this room, or what?
Alright, let's
back
go.
to the dwarves. I don't know. Does any of them look like one's like alert? I know some of them were laying down. Like, is there one on watch or something?
A few of them are, yeah.
All right. Just find one to address and just. Skella's attuning to the room. Shit. Scared. I don't know what they're laughing at. It scares me. There's some weird time magic going on in there, so everything happens in there a lot more slowly than it does out here.
We scouted and saw, but
yeah,
figured you guys could handle it.
But if you need to speak with her, you will have to go in. It's normal in there. Everything seems fine. You know, when you're in there, so you can talk to her normally.
Aye.
Guys.
Damn it.
Guys. Next time we're on the surface, we need to get an extra bag of holding.
Are we literally getting an extra bag of holding so you can shit in it?
Just trust me.
Is it because you want to throw it inside the other one?
No.
No.
God,
Okay.
let's load. Okay.
What do we need that for? We have a portable tower.
Does it have a bathroom?
Don't poop in the tower. I would sleep there.
Right, that's what the bag of holding is for.
Find-
See? This is a good idea.
You find a corner, and you go there. Like, that's what you do. You just out of sight, out of mind, and you go there.
Designated pooping corner.
Okay.
Except now, we'll have a
You can take it with
designated pooping bag. See?
I mean, that would mask our presence from potential predators.
He gets it.
And make a very interesting gift to somebody you hate.
Yeah, if we get a bag of holding, fill it up, and you can give it to that Jarxel guy you don't like.
Jarxel.
What's his name?
Jarlaxle.
I only met the guy once. Yeah, the Jaxel.
The Jaxel model.
Jaxel 5.
Alright. Well,
Okay. Let's. What do we want to go have maybe like a look-see around this place before we head to Azrox?
huh?
That's true. Immediately goes over to a door.
Guys, we
Yeah.
just spent like
What?
the last 10 minutes talking about a poop bag.
I'm aware of what we've.
There's a clip about it.
I know.
This is gonna be the clip that makes us famous. We're gonna be forever known as the D&D poop guys.
This needs to be the episode title. Poop in a bag.
That's a real shitty way to get famous.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
now who's
Okay.
got puns?
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
who's
okay.
got puns?
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh, you know what? When we were talking, I know it was dark for us when we came down here, but when we were talking with Skella, they said that their dark vision did work when they came down here, and then it stopped working once the whole game of being locked in started.
Uh-huh.
Try seeing if now that we're turn off your light, Truth.
Alright.
Can I
It
see?
is dark. You cannot.
Can't see.
Nope.
Ah, damn it. All right. Well, it was worth a shot.
I'm gonna. Hey guys, hold up.
Yeah.
Where's Brock?
Come on, Brock.
Brock, my boy.
Brock just hasn't been moving as many.
I'll blow on my horn.
They're over here.
You're muted, my
No,
dude.
it's because God, go away, Skype. Skype keeps on doing that shit where it brings up a tiny window up and right where I'm trying to click. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah, I always just keep that in the top right.
Boop. That's where it was, and that's where my character was. I was trying to drag myself, but it kept popping up.
Mm,
I'm here.
I'm gonna take a
We
listen.
scooting.
You take a
Tap the
listen.
door.
Make me a perception check.
I would like to check for traps.
Make me an investigation check.
Also, I cast Pass Without a Trace.
18.
All seems quiet. Looks fine.
That door is not trapped. I'm absolutely confident on this.
Okay, well, he beat me to it. Oh,
Stone couches and what appear to be tray holders occupy the corners. Lying on the floor, very easily spottable with everything as I mean, it is a little dusty, but it's still neat. It's not wrecked or anything like that. You can spot a iron key
ooh.
about the length of your hand sits in the middle of the room.
Get
It's
that.
a giant key.
I'll be getting it. We take the key.
Yes, certainly the key isn't cursed. Just go ahead and touch that.
As you pick up the key,
We haven't.
nothing happens.
Nothing
Keys
visible.
have been generally fine. Does it have anything written on it or anything?
Except when they're not.
It looks to be of dwarven make.
Oh.
Soon to Brock.
Nothing happens.
Beat me to it.
Damn.
Who told us to do that?
The ghost. You were possessed for that.
Oh. Maybe it just means, like, I am Brock.
No, no. It means
So maybe Brock has to
hidden
say it.
treasure. I think.
Oh,
It,
okay.
it's Dwarven. What
Yeah.
is it Dwarven for? Hidden secrets or something?
Secret trove, I think.
Something like that.
You tell me, fancy note taker.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding.
So maybe we get my notes.
Just to spite you, I'm gonna look it up.
Secret Trove sounds right.
Secret
That
treasure.
sounds right, yeah. Secret tunnel.
Stat.
Oh, there's a door down there. Hey!
There's like
There are-
three doors.
There are 3 doors
Oh, there are 3 doors.
leading out of this place.
I would like to perception this one.
All right.
There's a window here, so my perception's messed up.
Make me an investigation check, or sorry, a perception check. Words.
16.
Seems quiet.
You guys see anything at the other doors?
Mhm.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
I'll listen at this door.
Perception.
1,000,000.
The couch is a little stiff, but the cushions are still solid. It's comfy but stiff.
Hmm.
28.
Sounds quiet.
I guess I'll try the other door. Oh, you want perceptions? Is that what you're...
Yep.
I'm actually decent at that.
Are you though? Yeah, you are.
At 23, I guess.
All seems quiet.
All right, everybody open their door on the count of 3.
Oh
That
god,
sounds like
this
a
is how it
terrible
swung.
idea. I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Let's see if the DM can keep up with it. Ah, I win. Mine was first. Ha! I got the shiniest room.
Um, Wait a
Okay.
minute.
Ragnar, you see a hallway before you.
Oh, good, more hallways.
Shocker.
Brock, the room ahead of you is aglow with the glow of the quartz pillars. Kalana, you see what appears to be a small room, and something glints off with your torchlight in the middle of the room. Something small.
Is that what I think it is?
It looks to be a ball bearing.
You son of a bitch!
Is that the
Tiny
barbarian?
ball bearing, look at it! Look
Which
at
one
it!
is it?
You found my barbarian?
I found one.
You look over,
You've thrown so many.
and there indeed looks to be an archway. Description for this arch. Carved into the arch's keystone is the image of a rust monster.
Oh. Okay, this one goes up to level 2. So we go through that. Put on.
Do you pick up your ball bearing?
Yeah.
I love the tiny little ball.
I'll show you what that was after the session.
Oh, they added a ball?
No.
It wasn't. I can't imagine it was actually a ball. Hey.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry. So what now? I got excited.
You were special.
We'll find the barbarian one day.
Is this not barbarian?
Barbarian was on level 1. He was the first of his kind.
Oh. You are barbarian, Junior.
We will find his father and reunite him.
Hey, look, a door.
Oh, okay. I thought. Never.
What are you doing, Brock?
Apparently, we're doing this.
I mean, if we're going to that door, I'll follow them, yeah.
We want to check out the light room, maybe? No? Okay.
It looks important.
It did look important. It was glowing.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Hey, look, a hallway.
Hey.
Just say, upon seeing another hallway, I'm going back to the shiny room.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Sure.
Yeah.
This room seems way too
Shiny room.
like you put too much effort
Oh,
into
hold up.
designing it.
What?
Zoom to Brock.
Nothing happens.
Oh!
Say
Oh!
it in here. Say it in here. Say it in here. Come on.
Juniper. In the couch room.
Nothing.
We said
Just
it.
like shout it down one of the hallways and let it echo until you hear something click.
Zoom to Brock.
Into the
Nothing.
Into the archway
4
room.
quartz pillars illuminate this otherwise empty room.
Oh, well. Maybe it's a doorway to something that's important.
Maybe.
Either that
try
or they
the
just
door.
needed some place to store more of their shiny quartz pillars.
That's true. Hey, guess what?
Oh, man.
Money says it loops around to your guys' door. Oh, hey, it goes to the left.
Well, let's go and check it out.
Left.
That's
Left.
the
Oh
right.
my god.
Rock can climb walls now.
Oh, it was to the right in my perspective. Yeah, you're right. Oh, hey, look. Is this where you guys were?
Carved into the wall is a fresco depicting dwarves tossing gems into the mouth of a giant Zorn.
Uh-oh.
They seem to almost glint off your torchlight. The gems do.
Can we take the gems out?
So I'm gonna see if I can
Pop a gem.
wiggle a gem out of the fresco.
Using your hand?
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab it and just sort of.
It
I'm gonna use
definitely
my
seems
tools.
okay. Using your thieves' tools, you can get just in there and start to pop them out.
Ew.
You get, if you do it for the entire fresco, you get the following:
Is nothing sacred?
No.
No.
6 banded agate, 9 moss agate,
I'm just gonna go stand over here.
4 carnelians, 3 citrines, and an amethyst.
Also, I figure we're gonna want to have these gems when we find the giant Zorn in the picture.
Maybe, but first, does Truth have
Um,
uh, Truth have, 'Terrorlie in his hand, or is he sheathed on his back?
He could be out if you want him to be.
I mean, I assume his, his pommel and stuff are still where you can grab it anyway, and that's kind of the
Sure.
part. Okay. So just... All right, Terralai, and I hold him in my hands. I hold a couple in my hands. Which one you want?
I
'Cause
see
promised.
nothing.
Oh, shit.
You don't hear that.
Oh, okay.
No, the gems. She's holding them. The gem. You wanted gems, right?
Yes, but I can't see anything down here.
Oh.
What's
Yeah,
up?
I'd say wasn't that established like when we first got down here?
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll save him for later.
What's up?
He can't see any. His
Oh.
sight. Yeah. His level sucks.
There's some carnelians, citrines, an amethyst, some agate.
Well, I do like the thought of an amethyst.
He says maybe on the amethyst.
Okay. Do you want me to wait till he can see it?
I guess.
Yes, please.
He says
okay.
yeah.
Okay. As I did make a promise to him. So.
All right.
For keeping his mouth shut.
Brock. 4 quartz pillars fill this room with bright light.
Oh, balls.
Work areas that seem to have been reduced to rubble. There's definitely, you can see like the remains of what appear to be tabletops and like the legs of stone tables, and it's all reduced to rubble.
Are these 2 doors up here?
Yes, both.
Okay.
They're open. They're like, well.
Oh,
you can see this, and then there should be a door there, but I guess I didn't make a double door on this side. But yes, there is an actual door here on this one. The other one has a broken door.
Oh, I'm just gonna keep going forward then, I guess, since they're looting.
Wait, no, hold up.
Hi.
Oh boy, hallway.
Oh, this looks familiar.
Does it?
There's a cave at the end. I feel like we were in one of those.
Oh.
Isn't that how we got
that's
down
right,
here?
came in.
So this
Where we
is
came
about
in?
where we got chased by that thing, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're dead now.
Well, are all of them dead?
Yeah.
Well, they
I'm
haven't
pretty
bothered
sure.
us in a while.
Like a whole day.
Oh boy, more hallway.
There appears to be an open pit, full of rocks. It's about 10 feet wide and about 20 feet deep.
Hmm.
I'll fly over it.
Across the room, you can see a room with a large figure hulking around.
Oh.
It looks to be a Zorn, which you guys have ran into a few now at this point. And you see it kind of picking rocks up off of the ground and the table and then, like, bringing it up to its mouth. And, like, you just see this long tongue come out and just lick the rocks.
Do we all see this, or just me?
Just you at this point.
Okay. I guess I would kind of like, huh?
Because it's like at the edge of your vision.
Yeah.
What's up?
There's do we know the names of these things?
Yes.
We do? Okay, I didn't know if we ever knew the names. There's a Zorn up here.
Oh,
You want me to
Well,
feed it?
Eating. I mean, it looks like it's eating, but just
We
getting you aware.
probably go a different way then.
I mean, they're not too terribly dangerous, are they? I mean,
I don't know. One punched me in the face one time, and it really, really hurt. So
oh,
You want me
well.
to try to feed it?
I mean, I can kind of, you know what, while they're figuring out how to get over the hole, I'll just kind of, I'll let it notice me and see what it does.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna jump it, I guess. Because
yeah.
I can jump it. I'm the only.
Yep. Give me a second here. See if there's any specific notes about this room. Okay. It immediately perks up upon seeing you and very cautiously walks over with its 3 stumpy legs and arms, and immediately just Ragnar.
Okay.
You understand with your comprehend languages.
Give me gemstones. I need nourishment.
Oh god, he can smell your loot.
He's asking for gems, Brock.
Oh.
Toss me one of the ones you guys just took.
I,
I don't have any.
yeah, I'll just give it. I'll take out 2 of the banded agate and see if he wants them.
Reaches down with a clawed hand, takes them out, and just drops them into its mouth and crunch, 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 crunch. You see all the different nostrils flaring as it sniffs the air. Ragnar. More.
Yeah, apparently that wasn't enough for him.
Okay.
You guys see any other way into that room?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna jump.
Yes, we do. If you go back the way you came, you can come in over there.
As they're saying this, I'm running up to jump.
All right, I'll
Right.
just whoosh.
Give him 3 of the moss.
I think I can jump this.
Oh.
I forget the rules for jumping. I think it's your strength score.
Yes.
I
10.
think it's like your strength score in feet. Oh.
So you can do it now.
Whee!
Lands right on the edge, I guess.
Whoa, I'm good.
You can jump 10. Oh, sorry, you need an 11.
Let's see. Long jump. You can cover a number of feet equal to your strength score if you move 10 feet before the jump.
Alright.
So
okay.
Ragnar can't make it.
So I'm just gonna go back the way I came.
Bye, buddy.
Alright, well, while you're talking to this guy, I'm gonna, like... Is this the door right here?
Buttons.
Or is it just like a hallway? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just go stand up here so Ragnar can see.
Yeah, remember it's pitch black, so you guys would probably have your torches out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here, let me... Oh, yeah, that thing.
Hi, Brock.
Hello.
What was it you were saying you were giving him?
3 of the moss.
Okay. I thought you only had one of those.
You said 9 of the moss agate.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yes. No, I was thinking the amethyst in my head.
Oh, yeah, no, we're saving that one. These are all in the bag of holding, so.
Yeah.
Saving
He
them out. There you go.
takes them and crunches them up.
Okay.
2 of the Carnelians? What are they called?
Carnelians.
Carnelians. Thank you.
Carnelians.
Okay.
Sounds like a flower.
2 of those? Yeah, it does.
Takes them, crunches them up. She starts to wander off.
Bye.
Alright, cool. Neat.
Boom. Kind of collapses. This tripod just lowers.
Oh,
Power down.
alright. He's good.
All right. Well,
We fed him.
Oh, poor little guy's all tuckered out. What's in
Food
here?
coma. Whoa.
Gonna sleep like a rock.
Also, this room in general. Wow. This room seems to be a bunch of 20 foot long, 5 foot wide, 3 foot high stone tables. You can see different, what appear to be broken tools and what appear to be rocks with almost pock marks in them, as if they had been mined out.
Oh.
Alright.
How much gold do you think that thing just ate?
Hmm.
those weren't
happy.
exactly precious gems.
Oh, okay.
The gates and stuff.
Mouth a gate.
That's where we started. And we didn't go this way. So what is this way?
Is it still closed off?
Oh, yeah, we did kind of
It
get
is
out
not.
of here in a hurry, didn't we?
Hey guys. So,
Oh. Sweet. I think we're gonna take the gate though, aren't we?
that would make sense.
The walls here are gouged with claw marks. 3 what appear to be old large wooden wardrobes have been pulled over and smashed to the floor. The far door is broken to bits.
Search. I'm gonna search the rubble of the wardrobes.
Make me a investigation check.
While Truth opens another door, I assume. 16.
You find a pendant, shaped like a mountain, inset with a blue eye agate. Looks to be a holy symbol.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna open the door.
Hey, Brock, is this one of your god symbols?
What was the symbol?
A mountain with a inset with a blue gem. You instantly recognize it as a symbol of Dumathoin.
Yeah, that's not Moran, but that's Dumathoin.
Okay.
Not my god, but a god.
Cool.
Oh.
It's a pendant.
Okay. Oh, it's a pendant. Oh, okay.
Do you want it?
Sure. If we're planning on, I mean, I'm not like particularly attached to it. If you're just wanting to sell it, you can hang on to it.
Okay. What you got, Truth?
I don't know.
think you
It's
found the
dark
open
beyond
room.
your vision.
Oh, I gotta walk in, huh?
3 dry stone basins are evenly spaced against the wall. The doors of a stone cabinet in the corner hang open. Across the floor, you can see crumbling bars of old soap, steel-bristled wooden brushes, and washcloths so old they disintegrate as you touch them.
Who was showering with
Cats.
steel-bristled brushes?
Dwarves.
Just the Zoran washing room.
That tracks.
Zorn washing room.
You can wash your rocks.
I do
Yeah,
not
probably.
wanna wash. Never mind.
Unsanitary.
Hallway, yes.
Let's...
Oh, hey, look, this thing. The door. This is a giant empty space. With a hallway in it.
And then there's a...
It's all hallways, all
What's-
the way down.
What's the big door look like?
It looks like a large double door.
Nothing special.
Nothing special, but it is big.
It's a big door.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Aren't double doors fun?
And then do that while I describe what you're seeing.
Oh,
Just because I know you guys have a tendency to walk into the room while I'm trying to describe things.
truth.
Um, 18.
Actually, I think I've triggered most cutscenes now that I think about it.
It looks to be a almost hemispherical chamber. Domed high ceiling that you can see. Little beyond, well actually it's not beyond because, 4 quartz pillars light up the room. So you're able to see the curvature of the ceiling. Artwork almost adorns the top. Seems to depict the mountain and Dumathoin.
Yeah. That's pretty nice.
And as you walk in the room, proper,
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Twice.
Round 2.
Fight.
you see what appear to be 2 large suits of dwarvish armor, but all of their joints are aglow with a dull red light. They have large shields and wicked-looking swords, and they just are kind of standing in front of the door. Another set of double doors there.
Are they moving, or are they just...
They do not appear to be moving.
Say the thing.
Oh, hey, that's new. Are these the
Zundabrak.
sword?
Nothing
You're
happens.
taking his thing.
Them's fighting words. The fact that you said it, you said nothing happens, makes me wonder if something's about to happen.
Well, at one point in time, we can assume that those.
So
I'm going to assume those are animated armor of some variety.
if Demon Souls taught me anything in my life, it's that anything in black armor with red eyes is about to beat my ass.
Mm.
Dunderberg? Did anything happen?
No.
No, oh, okay.
Just wanted to be sure.
Yeah, say it's already been
It was
said.
so long.
I said nothing
Oh,
happens.
okay.
We didn't
we
hear that.
We missed it. Yeah, we were all
Anyway.
just like, oh.
You literally
Truth.
commented on the fact that I said nothing happens.
Truth.
Yeah,
Stop.
but there's a big set of doors.
You know, I'm just going to let him get stabbed.
I mean, they do say that if the kid keeps trying to touch the hot stove, you just gotta let him do it. So,
It's like sticking a fork in a light socket.
yeah, I mean, if the tiefling's got to get shivved every now and then, it's whatever.
Can I just like I raise Terrorlie and I just kind of inch forward and I'm like readying an action like if they move.
What if you talk to them nicely?
I was gonna say, I feel like if you're approaching them brandishing your weapon, they will attack you.
Fine. In Dwarvish. Hey guys, how's it going?
Speak Dwarven?
As soon as you say that, their heads both turn towards you.
Ugh.
And in Dwarvish, in a very ghostly voice, you hear, "You want the secrets of Dumathoin? Then take them!" And they both brandish their weapons. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Ah!
That's all.
It's
Oh,
like,
man.
I'm absolutely obliged to take the secrets of Dumathoin. Thank you very much.
It's finally the room.
We see your point.
We can yell Zunderbrock.
Oh,
in
and
this
for that I roll a 0.
Oh,
The puns
man.
have finally paid off in the proper way.
All right. Oh, he's here. And he's here. Okay. 25 to 20. 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
Man.
Huh? I didn't hear what you said.
13.
13?
10.
10. Okay. I kept hearing just teen. And so I thought you were cutting off.
10.
Okay? And I know Brock's last. So. Okay. Truth, you're
I
up
got
first.
a 7.
I go, yep, okay, yep. And
Oh, wait.
and-
Battle music. Can't forget
Ah!
that.
But
All right.
Alright, I'll turn the audio up for a moment just to see what it is.
All right.
I thought you
Go
were drumming on a
ahead.
cat there for a minute, Caroline.
Huh?
I thought you were drumming on a cat.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Terrorlie.
All right, well, I get 2 attacks, so. There we go, 28.
That's a hit.
Good. For 13 damage.
All right.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like that name.
Oh.
It immediately swings out at you, Truth. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
You notice this one, by the way, is sword and shield, and the other one is two-handing its sword.
Okay.
You take 9 slashing damage,
Ooh.
and then it slashes again.
Youch.
18 to hit.
Yeah.
6 slashing damage.
Okay.
The other one's gonna go. Comes over here. 21 to hit.
Yep.
11 slashing damage.
Oh!
13 to hit.
Miss.
Kalana.
Oh boy. Okay. We'll shoot number 2 is the one you said that has the two-handed sword. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Aim for that one first. 15.
Miss. It clangs off the armor. Hollow.
Number 2. Jesus. 16.
Another clang, not seeming to scratch the armor at all.
Alright, motherfucker. 19.
19. Just sinks into one of the joints.
Huzzah! Hey, at least
Alright.
that's the one with my extra die. So, oh, and I can throw my sneak attack on there. Boom, boom. Yeah. Oh. 15 plus 16, so 21 piercing.
All right.
That's my turn.
Ragnar.
Alright, so I would like to first use my bonus action to let out a drawn-out, exasperated sigh. And then I'm going to use my action to summon Tashi. Let me think. I don't know where because of the explosion.
Mm.
I don't want to catch. I guess just sort of behind me. But like here, so
Yeah.
that I don't get caught in the explosion. And she's gonna move forward and cast Flame Seed at that guy in front.
Okay.
Which, of course, I didn't pull up her page, so you know, I don't know what I need to do for that. Come on. Come on, Beyond. You can do it.
And it though.
I have no idea. Uses my spell attack modifier. That's right. That one's the 11. So, 26.
26. It catches it square in the chest. Roll damage.
And that is a nice, solid 8 fire damage.
And it almost seems as though nothing happens.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
Oh. Okay.
That's it for us.
Brock.
Do we think heat metal would work on these guys?
They do appear to be made of metal.
Yeah, I just
Though
don't
it
know
does seem
if it
fire
would
didn't
necessarily
really
hurt them.
at all.
Right, yeah.
So-
And if they are the armor, I don't think it would really hurt them anyway. Because the other option was shatter.
But
Actually, yeah. You know what? I'm going to use shatter on them.
Isn't truth right there?
It's only a 10-foot circle, I think. Yeah, 10 foot,
So
so I
if
can
you
put
cast
it
it
by the
behind-
door. If I cast on the door, I might be able to hit just them. Let me see. Hope we got it.
yeah, I don't think.
Well, yeah, I think it would just barely hit him. I mean, it's a Constitution saving throw, and I feel like Truth's pretty good at those.
Yeah, but he also just took a lot of damage from getting
Yeah,
stabbed.
he did. Maybe just don't.
But then, oh well.
Do it.
Go ahead.
Do it, he says.
Do it.
Do
He
it?
said
Okay, I'll
do
do it.
it.
Because my worst thought is I could just give him Flash of Genius and give him +5 to his roll.
I think you're
Don't
out of
you
those
only
for the day.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
you
am
used
I?
them all. You
Let me
used
check.
a
I
lot.
think I might be. Well, if God wills it.
I think you're also out of field generator at this point.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's been a
I've
while
got-
since we've taken a rest.
Yep,
I think
I'll
it's
just
good
cast Shatter
for
on it. Whatever. We'll do that. 3rd level Shatter.
All right.
We're gonna hope that he'll be okay.
So, Truth, make a con saving throw.
And anything that is made of inorganic material has disadvantage on the throw.
Okay, so flat roll. Got it.
Oh boy.
Haha.
Yeah. Oh.
It's a 17.
Oh, you could have told me it was 17. I would have told you not to do it. Wow.
They both failed.
All
Everybody
failed.
fails.
Okay. Well, here it goes.
Oh.
20 damage.
What type?
I think it's thunder. Hold up. Thunder damage.
Thunder? Okay.
Yep.
All
Do you
right.
have absorb elements?
Nope.
As a loud crack rings out in this room, and their armor almost begins to crack before kind of almost pulling apart before kind of reforming back, but very shakily.
That looks bad. Gonna jump up in between them.
Truth.
Flanking doesn't exist.
Just, come on. Alright, well that's a, what's a 10 for a death saving throw?
Oh, are you Oh!
I'm down.
10 is, I believe, a success, and actually, remember, we are doing it where the DM rolls death saving throws, so that you guys don't know. So we're actually going to...
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to
roll it.
reroll that.
So I would have seen him drop, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well then hold on.
But you already used your action.
That is one action. Yep, never mind.
Yep.
I got him. Oh shit.
So I got
Okay.
Sparrow dying, but does he not have a perioptic wound closure?
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Neither he nor I have those. It's just you and Ragnar.
It immediately just turns to Brock here.
Oh, thank God. I'll get him.
Roll me.
That's 13 and a
Ew.
10.
Ew.
The other one also turns to you.
Oh, it was the same guy. Okay.
9 and 11. So, nope.
Awesome.
Kalana.
Take it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to.
You go over, and Truth is just bleeding from the ears.
Ah, Jesus! What the? Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna hands on him and do a second level cure wounds. And D&D Beyond Crash. Why? Hold on, it's coming back. Just refresh. No? Come back. Alright, well, I don't know what my bonus
It's
is.
a
God
D8
damn it.
plus your wisdom modifier.
Right. I think it's a +2.
Oh yeah,
And
it's,
then
it's 2D8.
So I think 12 is what it is, but I'm pretty I'm pretty sure that's my wisdom modifier. So you get 12 hit points.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can. Yeah.
Okay. Ragnar.
Well, that was special. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray. Actually, I don't know. The fire didn't seem to do much. Maybe.
Didn't
All
seem
right,
to
that's
do-
all I've got.
So it didn't seem to do anything.
Didn't seem to do anything.
You could heal Truth some more too.
Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna be able to do is I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds as a second level.
Alright, cool.
Tachi just reaches out and paws him, basically.
Pretty much.
Hey.
15 HP.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Ragnar and I love you.
Does Tashi do anything?
No, if the fire wasn't effective. She prepares an action to do Fiery Teleport if that one guy with the horns goes down again.
Okay. Brock.
Wait, you don't know my name?
Oop. Hello. Why did that go
Fact,
away?
right?
Beyond's being weird. Okay.
It logged me
There
out.
it is. Yeah, it like tried to do something. It put me in character editor for some reason. Alright. Guy on the left, I'm gonna punch him.
You know you can right click and click attack.
I was getting the dice ready too. Hey!
Natural 20!
Woo!
Too bad it's only a Thunder Gauntlet. So there's a D8 plus 5 and then a roll. It's 8 on the roll and then, what did I say, D8 plus 5?
Yeah, so it's 8
Another
and then
D8.
another D8.
Oh, and you roll another. Oh.
Yeah, you just roll another die. You add another. You double all dice.
Oh, hey.
All right, 9 damage total.
9.
Wolf.
Looking like. Yep, 9. And then, yeah, I guess I'll punch him again. Yeah.
Clang!
The opposite end of the spectrum. I don't know if that's happened yet, but
And you just got a bardic inspiration D6 from Tophelium.
nice. Thank you, Tofi.
Also, don't forget that you have regular inspiration,
Yeah, I
but
just
too late
saw
now. But
that. Yep.
truth.
Alright. I'm gonna do Hexblade's Curse on
Brock.
Helmed Horror 1.
Okay.
Alright. And alright, and then I'm gonna attack him with Terrorlie. 23.
23. That is a hit.
Okay. And then it's this plus 4? Yes. So 16 damage.
All right. It's looking real rough.
Alright. I'm gonna punch him again. Oh. No!
Wah, 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 wah.
Clang.
That is a miss.
Yeah. That's my turn.
All right. It is going to attack Brock. Oh, I don't remember which D20 it is anymore, so go grab a new one. 20 to hit,
Nope.
and then 11 to hit, so nope. And this one will continue to attack Truth. 9 to hit,
Yeah, that's good. Wow, it misses.
and 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
13 slashing damage
Okay.
as it brings down its sword with 2 hands and
Ah.
Kalana.
Which one looks the most beat up?
1. The one on the left there.
Alright. Here we go then. No.
Miss. Natural 20.
Yay!
Nice.
The knight of the 20s.
Oh, wow.
come on.
Hold on. I can reroll the 1.
Nat 20s with min damage.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah, right?
Oh my god!
Ha!
It's a
But-
9.
9
Game like
damage
that.
after your bonuses.
Thought.
And it suddenly, your arrow flies into the hollow armor and it just falls down dead.
Hey. Yeah, heal.
Alright, that's it for me.
Ragnar.
Cool.
I make a rude gesture. That's pretty much all I got.
Do all of your attacks do fire?
Except for the AoEs.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean.
I'll just.
Shield.
What is that? 20-foot radius, 20-foot radius, 20-foot radius. I'm just gonna slap down an ice storm.
To really throw everyone off.
Truth isn't down to be hurt.
Yeah, but literally all my spells that aren't fire are AoEs.
Hey, don't forget, chat. You guys can throw fireballs, or wild magic surges, which are cheaper.
Or healing, which is way cheaper.
Yeah. All right, it's Brock's turn.
Oh, I technically got spike
maybe.
growth.
Oh.
No, that's also a AoE.
Okay.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, it's still open.
We could heal our pointy boy.
Yeah, how are you guys doing health-wise?
He
I'm
needs
still looking
help.
pretty
He
hurt.
needs help.
Alright, another second level cure wounds.
Hey,
that was the first
Speaking
level,
Beast,
right?
thanks for all those gift subs. Greatly appreciate it, my dude.
Yeah.
There. 17 more healiness.
Yeah.
All right, Brock, now you're up.
I'm gonna. I guess just punch at him.
Punch.
Oh, hey, what? Why did I do that? That was weird. Oh, I have the. Oh, okay. I was like, why do I have two options for attacking? And I realized one's magic missile.
Yep.
19.
That is a hit on this one. Hey, Truth, you just got a heal for 10. Thanks to Asarabin, right?
Yay!
Well, I don't know how
And
loud that
9
was.
thunder.
Hopefully it wasn't too loud.
So there's 9 thunder on that guy.
All right.
And then it was a D6 I got from Tofi.
Yeah, that you can use that on an attack roll. You cannot use that on damage.
Yes. Right. That's what I'm doing right now for my second attack.
Okay.
So, bam, roll those together, and with my bonus plus 9. Okay, let's do that math. A 29.
That's it.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop. 9 thunder again.
All right. He's looking real rough.
That's all I got.
You got this, Truth.
Truth, you're up.
Yeah. Alright. No, I don't. 13.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Do I?
I don't know.
Nope.
No, I do not. Alright, here we go. 20.
That's a hit.
Oh, okay.
As your sword slices through the armor, just hot knife through butter, and it just falls apart. It had 1 HP left.
Oh.
my God.
Oh man, I could have taken care of it. I cast Fist.
Punch. Okay. You alright, Truth?
Yeah, I'm actually feeling a little better now than I did when the fight started.
That's good. You want to open the doors?
So in the future,
Yeah? As I open the door, yeah?
let's avoid casting damaging spells on
Truth,
people
you got
we
something
don't want to
with your
kill.
ear. You got something coming out of your ear there, Truth.
Oh, yep. Oh. It's blood. Yeah.
It's not coming out anymore. It stopped. So.
Yeah, it's dry.
It's just dry.
We're all
Just
covered
sticky.
in dried blood anyways.
Yeah, it's fine.
That one's, but that's his blood.
This room seems to have 4 statues representing Dwarven
God.
deities, which you've seen before. Moradin, Baranar Truesilver, Clengeddon Silverbeard, and Marthhammer Duin. Lying in front of one of them seems to be a tiny, tapered cylinder of worked brass.
Which one?
The one with the candle in front of it. That's supposed to be the tiny, tapered cylinder.
Oh, okay.
A tiny tapered cylinder.
Yep.
I think tapered's like pointed, isn't it?
Zundabarak.
As you say, Zundabrak.
Oh my god.
Fucking fine.
The room begins to rumble,
Uh-oh.
and
Just detonated.
the floor begins to open up in the middle of the room.
Fuck.
Very slowly, giving you plenty of time to move out of the way. Until eventually, what comes out is a ring with a little bit of artwork, which I have a button to display on stream, and I can paste in chat there. There's an Imager link that should work as well. What appears to be a ring of some kind, broken. Maybe a fourth of it, maybe a third of it. It's unsure how many pieces it could be, but it seems to be almost a bunch of tiny painted rocks, all nested together in this mosaic. It seems to be
broken, or
it seems to be an outer band, and then a bunch of different colors on an outer band, and then a bunch of different colors almost in arches that seem to go out from these bands, and some to others, some elsewhere, into missing parts of the mosaic. It looks like the breaking was intentional. And there is no trace at all of what else could be in the other slots.
does it just look like the other stuff's buried, or it's not there at all?
It feels like it was taken.
Oh.
We haven't seen any of this elsewhere, have we?
Nothing.
No.
Mm-mm. I feel like I'd remember a mosaic.
You know, I wonder.
What?
I'm taking the little
Cylinder.
metal cylinder thing.
Okay.
Has anyone been keeping, like, a map of this place? I wonder if this is maybe a map of this level, and that's where we are.
No, have you looked at the picture he put up?
Yeah, no, I did. I'm just saying maybe we're in the fourth quadrant kind of thing, because it looks like a fourth.
It doesn't look like
Look like a map at all.
It looks more like one of those.
An abstract art piece. Looks like it's connecting different. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's
It also
too
could just
little
be.
of it.
You say it also could just be art.
Yeah.
Is there anything from Dwarven religion this may resemble?
Go ahead and make me a religion check.
Cool.
I also just pasted it in the Discord server for you guys, so.
And yes, so 22.
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
There's no
So what's this-
writing. It's just all these tiny colored pebbles.
So what's this tapered cylinder you found there, Truth?
I look at it.
It seems to be a tiny tapered cylinder. Are you? I don't think you are proficient in it, actually. So I'm just gonna check.
I've seen Prometheus. I know what this is.
I have not seen Prometheus, so I have no idea what you're referencing.
It's a movie. It's a movie.
I know
Seen
that,
it.
but yeah, you have no idea what this is.
It's a thing.
Whoa, blurry.
So by a tapered cylinder, is it like, cylinder like yay, it kind of goes down, gets thinner until it kind of rounded off at the end?
It actually kind of winds up a little flat. Yeah, a little rounded off, I think. Let me see exactly.
Does Ragnar know what it is?
I need to take a look at it. I know, like, this has a... images. It's almost bell-shaped. It's almost bell-shaped on one end, and then kind of comes down, and then it comes into a small, thin tube.
Yeah, you're thinking it too, right, Truth?
I know exactly what this is.
oh no, I'm not. Oh,
I don't know what this is.
I don't know what you guys are thinking.
You and I are
I'm
thinking two
pretty
completely
sure
different
it's like a brass instrument mouthpiece. Because I used to play
Yeah.
one.
From that description, it does kind of sound like it.
That's not at all what I thought.
Is
you
it
were
for
gonna
the
say.
tuba?
The tuba.
Oh,
The tuba.
What tuba?
My God!
wow, that was from
It's
a while
really-
ago.
See,
It's a really
Caroline's got
good
like
thing you
8
have me.
of the 12 brain cells of this party. That's why she can remember this stuff.
How would you all function?
Uh,
Well, we gotta go back.
Clearly.
All right. Anybody know how to play a tuba?
We'll
No.
send a message to Martin for a crash course.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to tell us how to play a tuba.
I think he said he was more proficient in the flute, but
It
Yeah.
was.
yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah.
I just want to walk behind the group and play that. Boom, 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 boom.
See, honestly, when you kept saying a tapered cylinder, my first thought was not like a mouthpiece. It was more like something Martin would have in his closet, if you know what I mean. So,
see, my next question was going to be, does it have a dial on the back?
See, I would have mentioned if it was phallic in nature.
no, you wouldn't. You
Oh,
would have
he-
made one of us say it.
Let me see
Is that
why. We would have gotten there eventually.
You know what? I do have one thing before we walk out. Does it look like we can lift this piece out?
No, this looks
Okay.
pretty stuck in here.
Okay. Just wanted to check. All right.
Hey, do any of you know how to play a tuba? No, you know how to play a tuba.
I only know how to play flute. Zundabrak. Does it put it back?
Oh my god, I'm afraid to click on that.
All right.
Oh, it's not even a real thing.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah,
alright.
put that as a link.
All right. Hold on. Truth. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
Wait. Okay.
Wait.
So, I get it. You want to go play the tuba? Sure.
Dude,
I mean, if it turns your whole face into a skeleton, that's on you.
Oh yeah, you had the thing with the hands.
They can't,
Yeah. I just feel like
they can't all be cursed.
I don't know. Maybe it's not.
it is the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I mean,
It. So, but then also we have the dagger. Azrok's Legion is kind of waiting, so to speak, and he has the ring for the
Okay,
people
well-
that may have enslaved you.
Yeah.
I didn't know how soon we wanted to get back to that.
how soon do we want to
I mean-
touch on that trauma?
I say tuba first.
You want to do tuba and then go to Azrok's?
I want to do tuba.
Okay.
We'll go to back to
Okay.
Azrok's when it's time for a long rest.
Is there anything in this room that makes these statues just oddly facing that same direction kind of weirds me out a bit? Is there something in this room that we're not seeing?
I don't know. Make me perception check.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate these statues here.
Well, that's a good idea.
You said perception? Okay.
Yeah. If you're just looking around the room, if you're looking at the statues specifically, it'd be investigation.
I'll look around the room. It seems like a safer bet 'cause I feel like they're facing something. Hey! 27.
They all indeed seem to be facing the center point of this room, which happens to line up with the center point of the circle.
So they're looking at the art piece
Oh,
Makes
why?
sense.
Such a weird.
because it was secret.
Tuba time.
Right.
Tuba time.
But it had
Okay,
some sort of
okay.
significance to be broken. I mean, I don't
Boys, he's going, so come on.
know.
Tuba time.
Jeez.
Tuba time.
Make a note of that, I guess.
I'm pretty certain we need to find the rest of the mosaic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we teleport to Tuba Room? Or
Do you remember where Tuba Room is?
yeah, so it was
I
back.
think it was the one with the.
It was past
big
the
altar.
museum. It was past the museum. I remember that.
Yeah, it was way back. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was this room with the
Looks,
thing.
yeah, looks like it with the rocket thing, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, are you taking the path you know, or are you going to explore another room along the way? That's a long path.
That is a long path, and
A lot of things can happen.
Do we want to try to? We could go up into the main room again.
let's hear what the story is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that door right there.
I'm gonna see where this door goes.
Yeah, that might be a shortcut.
It's a closet.
Well,
That was close.
Ooh.
Scattered about the room are the remains of a bed, an armoire, a desk, and a chair. Heaped around the corner are hundreds of torn up scrolls. All seem to bear religious sermons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
anything?
Oh, that's a root. Okay.
Zundabrak.
Nothing happens.
We already did the thing.
Zundabrak.
we found the one hidden door in the entire dungeon.
They said any room of Dwarven make we find, say Zundabrak. We might find something.
Say it.
Zundabrak.
At this point, I think we can go through areas that we've already been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we can.
Are there any like hints of that mosaic as we walk along?
Yeah.
Make me a perception check.
You said it.
I did say it. Oh, it's just a straight roll for me. Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, man.
Yeah. All right.
There seems to be nothing.
I remember this.
There's not like a piece of the mosaic here in the museum, is there?
Nope. Nothing resembling it. Not even close to the same style.
I feel like we're gonna have to ask the dwarves that were already in here.
What?
Oh, was this the naked arch?
Yeah, one of them.
The
is.
one you guys never figured out how to open, yes?
Yeah.
I think we had an idea, we just didn't do it.
This one was
No.
the playing the key of D.
Oh.
Ragnar,
This one is the
Ragnar
shush
pulled his
elves.
pants down.
Can you play a D through that mouthpiece?
Not with just a mouth. I've already opened it.
Oh yeah, that's right, you already did. Okay. That's pretty much exactly what it would sound like, too. Source, I played brass in high school.
Pretty much sounds like toots.
I think I have a trumpet over here, actually. No, that's in the story.
No. Okay. Alright.
I know that song.
I
Alright.
just imagine Truth was doing this.
Alright. Go ahead, Truth.
Oh no, I never go.
Is this the right room?
It's
Yes,
this-
there's a
this thing,
large
right?
brass tuba.
The
Do we want to
telescope
stand
is-
back from this? Or not?
I'm just gonna be right
Stand over
here.
there. We'll get behind this
It
pillar.
fits perfectly.
Hey.
It's-
All right.
Are you trained in performance?
Nope.
Wait, were we
Alright.
in this room before or after we learned about the secret word?
I don't know.
Before, I
Zundabrak.
believe.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
I'm wondering how many rooms we missed because we didn't think of that.
All I can remember is that comic panel that I see online every once in a while. No, don't toot it! Fool Doctor Doom toots as he please.
Toots as he pleases. I'm not trained in performance, so
Make me a performance check with disadvantage.
awesome.
As someone who is also not who played brass, it doesn't need it.
Oh no.
Well, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Hey, all right, a 6.
You think? I mean, you're blowing into it. It's making some noises. They're pretty bad noises.
That's a tuba.
But otherwise, nothing happens.
I'm a tuba. I'm a
75
tuba.
years on the tuba.
Collapsing my entire ears just in.
The tuba weighs about 30 pounds.
Oh,
What
it's a
even
heavy
is my...
tuba.
Okay, stop.
Will it fit in the bag of holding?
All right.
Oh, no.
I don't think
Oh,
it'll fit
no.
through the opening of the bag
Do
of
you,
holding.
do you want to try that, Alana?
Let me
I only know how to play flute.
give it a try.
That's the only instrument I know.
Ooh.
Me?
Try
Truth, you gotta just have the correct embouchure. I can't.
Here comes the nat one.
On a what?
Performance check with disadvantage unless you're trained.
I am trained.
Oh shit! When did that happen?
I wasn't. I've always been trained in performance.
You might want
Just
to wipe
never
it
come
off
up.
first.
Oh, you didn't try the piano.
No, I
He
didn't
did.
because somebody
He
got
just rolled
skinny
like
hands,
shit.
and I was like, oh nope.
Exactly.
All right.
Whoa. Oh, that's you spinning that. Okay. I thought it rolled and just kept rolling.
10.
Well,
10. You're able to produce a few notes. They're clear. Nothing.
whoa.
Congratulations, you have a tuba.
It is a functional tuba.
Okay. I'm gonna look
Gotta
over
be
here.
something.
Just like, yeah. Can I like check out this area down here?
Okay.
See if
Pretty
there's
certain we
anything
pretty
related
thoroughly
to it.
checked this out.
Yeah, we definitely did.
Is there like sheet music or anything?
No?
Oh.
I would like to try again.
Is that a portal over there?
Yeah, you guys already
We've
opened it.
done it.
We did. Okay.
Yes.
So what the fuck is this thing for?
It's an organ. Please.
no, sorry, the tuba, I mean. What the fuck's the tuba for if we've done everything?
It's a tuba.
He just wants to play the tuba, that's it.
But why hide the mouthpiece?
That's a good question.
It's such a weird thing.
This is gonna
I
be
feel
the
like this
rest
is
of
just
the
the-
session, is just pondering the
This is
tuba.
just- This is the writers just trolling the players, that's all it is.
Why a tuba? Why mailbox?
I'm so glad this is what we're focusing on.
It's better than a poop bag.
So,
Yes,
given that the
play hot
tuba is
cross
very
buns.
heavy,
Okay, we're not
and
taking
I am a soft boy, can I have a... Can Truth hold it up and assist me in playing the tuba?
I'll allow it.
Sure.
Alright, help me out here, Truth.
All right. Ugh. Hey!
I got a 24 to play the tuba.
Perfectly clear tuba notes. They're brassy, dulcet tones echoing through the room. Nothing happens.
Alright, it's just a tuba, and I put it back down.
Established it was just a tuba.
I'm gonna try to put it in the bag of holding.
Oh,
The tuba? Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, if you kind of stuck it at one end and twist it.
I don't... Have you seen a tuba? Oh, hold on. Is this a tuba or a sousaphone? They're different.
It's a tuba.
Okay. They're harder to do. Sousaphone you might, because they curve, but...
Oh, right, I was thinking of a sousaphone.
Yeah, the marching band is a sousaphone.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the tuba is just a giant fucking baritone. Like,
Yeah.
it's just...
Yeah, I don't think there's any way a tuba's fitting in the,
No.
Yeah.
the back
Nope.
holding.
I'm very sorry.
You can start to get the all the twists and turns in just fine, but the mouth
The horn.
the horn just kind of sticks out of the bag.
I'm okay with that.
Now you have a toilet seat.
No.
Alright, I need a drink. I'll be right back.
Goodbye.
I love the delayed reaction on that. Just... Ah!
Okay.
Alright, so now, it's a tuba. I mean, if you just want to spite somebody, you can just take the mouthpiece with you, I guess. Maybe it's made of gold, I don't know.
Oh, I'm taking this thing.
Okay. All right.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Then we're leaving. We're going to Azrox then. Yeah.
Strap it to your back, I guess. I don't...
I'll
So
figure
that would
it
have been fantastic if someone joined the stream while I was getting my drink, because it just the default Windows XP
No,
background.
I turned off your cam.
Aw.
You get Ragnar art.
Yep.
Okay. Are we satisfied?
out. Yeah.
No. Not at all.
Oh,
I
down
don't know
here.
what else to do for you regarding the tuba.
Do we want to just go? There's a D20 way the fuck down here. How'd that happen? Do we want to explore this area while we're here?
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually quite a bit down here we haven't explored.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of this level you guys still haven't explored.
I know. I just worry. That's all.
There's just a random D20 down there. They get bounced off a wall.
Yeah.
Down by the
Just-
table with the food on it.
The only thing I worry about is how fast House Avrandar is going to be encroaching on Azarok. It's the only thing. So, not too long, but still. It's something to
How's
think about.
everybody doing on spells and stuff?
I could use a rest. I mean, I don't really spellcast that often, though, so.
Because I am
Kind of been up a while.
lower than I typically am, but I
Say,
still got a
actually,
few.
I say,
Spell slot-wise, I'm actually okay.
With the time dilation.
you take out your time warp, and it is well into night.
Maybe we should
Yeah,
just
it's dark.
take a sleeps.
Well, if we're going
We
to
can
do
sleep
that,
with
we might as well
Tuba.
go back to
Yeah.
Azrok's Legion. And we can always use the portal to go to Azrok, and then use the portal to come back.
That's fair.
Is this one that we've used, though? Is there a rune on it?
Yeah, there's going to be a rune, so.
It might hurt.
Well,
A lot.
Well,
You just
Then
kind of have
that's-
to take that chance. We're gonna.
that's an
Well, at least
argument
be
to do it
somewhere
while
safe.
we've still got spell slots.
How high is the ceiling?
We're not putting the tower up in here. We'll just shut. Well, no, there's no doors. Just kidding.
This room, 40, 20-foot high vaulted chamber.
Dang.
So,
How high is the
high.
tower?
I think it's 30. Let me look.
Okay. Somewhere around there would make sense to me.
30 feet high. Yep. However, it's 20 feet wide, so we lay it on its side. Anyway. Anyway.
So, do we want to rest here? Do we want to go to Azrok's and rest?
I vote we go to Azrok's Legion, because then we can
Okay.
give them back the dagger, make sure everything's still
Get the ring.
cool. Yeah, get the ring.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can always come back.
Okay.
Is this a rune we recognize?
You guys haven't figured out
I-
how to open the gate yet.
No,
Oh.
we did. I thought. No, no,
Azrok's
we
Legion.
hadn't
You guys-
opened it because it consumed a
You guys
thing.
think you know how to open the gate.
Oh,
We're
which
pretty, pretty sure.
Yeah.
It eats Chinese
one? Gems or coins?
gems.
Do we have any left?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
Okay.
We could buy a tuba carrying case.
Oh boy. Okay. So I do believe it was this way.
What?
If we're going to Azrok's before we take a sleep.
Oh, for some reason my head translated to going through the portal would take us to Azrok.
Yeah, but
Different
we gotta,
portal.
get to it. Yeah,
Got it. I was thinking it was the one in the room with us.
it was
Net-
the one with the sled.
Oh yeah, with the trash compactor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
This was
Ooh.
dead boule room.
It was up this way. I think. I feel like it was
A fine
Oh,
up.
that way. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't.
As you come in these hallways, you see a cape
Oh.
flitter around the corner.
That's it. That's the son of a bitch.
Got you good.
And again, around the corner. It just always seems to be just out of range.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Did we ever actually see what this thing was?
No,
Nope.
it's just
And then once again, you see it here in the middle of here just disappear.
okay.
Yeah.
The arch gate stands before you. A little gold dragon head outstretched from the side, mouth open.
Oh.
I'm gonna put one of the citrines in it. See if that works.
Gotta find the list of gems.
Oh, it's picky.
I mean, it is a gold dragon, so I mean, I assume it probably wants. Nice.
Nothing happens.
Take it out. Put one of my paradots in it.
It's good. You don't know the values of these, so.
Nope. And Terra lies blind, so.
Yep. Oh, okay. The peridot. Okay. As you place it in, the eyes glow and the mouth crunch and just completely obliterates the gem.
Oh.
Yep.
And the gate. And in it, I don't know if you guys have seen this rune or not, but of course, Truth can read it. Ulathar.
Oh, we have not seen that one.
We have not. Nope.
Ullathar.
All right, who's going?
I guess
Wait.
I can. I feel like I'm a decent default in case it's the first person.
All right, so
All right.
marching order is
Just give me the marching order.
Okay. Rock.
Rock,
Me.
Okay.
me.
Yeah, we can just get in a straight
Yeah, you
line.
can just get in a
here,
straight
too.
line.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. You can do that on the map. Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
Wow, this is Tailspire?
Wow.
All right. As you guys, one by one, walk through. I need Ragnar to make me a wisdom saving throw.
It's the last one.
It seems to vary.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw, you say?
You got this. We believe in you.
I believe in you.
23.
23. For a moment, you feel magical energies begin to restrain you, and you shake it off.
Oh, I was just gonna suffocate your ass. That's cool.
Oh,
AC
it's,
can't protect against that.
It's a rune of hold person.
And with that, I don't think I have a map for this, so I'll switch back to Cam's. We'll just stick here on this map for now.
Okay.
You guys find yourselves back in Azrok's Legion. Immediately, a few bugbears come up your way. Papers.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I dig those
That's
out.
you guys.
Got him.
All right. Gotta be on extra guard these days.
Oh,
The dark elves have been harrying the forces on the borders.
that's good. We actually have something for Azrok. It's very important.
What? Come on, then.
Me.
They lead you through the various caverns that exist here. Ragnar,
Mm-hmm.
you notice a lot more bugbears have the Xanathar symbol on their head.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
There had been like maybe one or two before. Now you're easily counting a dozen.
That's worrying.
Is it just Kalana that recognizes this, or do we all?
He said
It's
Ragnar.
Ragnar, with his passive
Ragnar.
perception.
I got it.
I have 3 billion.
You guys are brought in, before Azrok. I don't remember the fucking voice I used for him.
Old snap.
I
Quick,
believe
one
it
thought.
sounded a bit like this.
Oh yeah, it's easy.
Oh man. Bobbling. Ugh.
He kind of, his head turns and you see he's kind of listening. He still has the finger around his neck with the ring. What brings visitors to Azrok?
We have retrieved your dagger of blind sight.
He kind of, you see him
I'm holding.
kind of perk up, and he reaches his hands out almost greedily.
I would ask of something in return, however.
Anything.
The finger with the ring around your neck.
He immediately just pulls the chain and it just breaks, and he tosses it your way.
Is it the signet?
It is the signet of House Rosnar.
Where did you get this?
A slave came through. He broke the rules of the town, and I took his finger as punishment and sent him on his way.
Do you know where he went?
Last I heard, Skullport.
Okay. Thank you. And put the dagger in his hands.
He takes it and... so good to see your faces. Sheathes his dagger into the belt. Thank you. This will help a great deal in planning how to get back at House Sovereign. Our forces are thin at best.
Are you launching an attack soon?
Midwinter.
Oh.
Just in time for the next campaign.
Hey, what's all the Xanathar symbols on your
I
bugbears out
hadn't
there?
told you guys about that
Yeah,
yet.
he
Yeah.
hadn't told you. So.
Oh,
Would you mind if we rest here for the night again?
You may.
Thank you.
But yeah,
Cuba?
what I was going to say,
God.
I noticed you have a lot of, your members have the Xanathar symbol on them.
The Xanathar has been kind to our forces, aiding us against the Dark Elves, where none others have.
Watch out for that guy. I don't trust him. I don't think they're very trustworthy.
Noted.
Glad you said it, because I was gonna.
They did kill his dog, so just.
That was a violation.
So, but thank you for this
Just
and the information.
nods and kind of dismisses you with a wave.
Okay.
The guards take you back to the rest chambers that you have been here before.
Did either of them have the symbol of Xanathar on their head?
They did not.
Did anybody in that room, when that was said, have the symbol of Xanathar on their head?
They did not.
Okay.
That's good.
You guys are, eventually led to your little guest chambers here in Azrok's Legion.
Okay.
So,
All right, who's taking first watch?
I think we can.
Tara
I think we can sleep.
Tara can keep watch.
I can see again, and it is glorious.
Oh, right. Hey,
Oh.
can you the amethyst?
Oh, right. Take out the amethyst. Is this good enough?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay. Oh, I can't see it. Is it good enough? I can't hear.
He says, yeah.
Okay.
As you place it, flash of light, and it's suddenly another one of the stars in the pommel.
That's 2 now, right?
Try,
These things like the Chaos Emeralds, and you get all like 8 of them.
I appreciate you keeping our little prank a secret. That was funny.
What?
Do you remember the ball bearing that smelled in your shoe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me and Brock's idea, but we hatched it in front of Terralai. We realized he could hear, so I promised him a gemstone if he kept his mouth shut.
Terla, you bitch.
It was so worth it.
I gotta say, I'm a little hurt. Well, And that's gonna be how it's gonna be. All right, I get it.
I just
Harumph.
I thought it...
Rumph.
Harumph.
So
do we want
we're gonna rest, but what do we want to do in the morning?
head back down?
Did you want to head to Skullport, though? To hold the ring. I'm not keeping the finger, just the ring. Just to clarify. If he's in Skullport.
I mean, I assume they probably moved on by now. It's been how long since we were last up here?
But he was a slaver. They had a whole slave market there. He could very well still be there doing horrible, unspeakable things.
Well, we should probably wait until that wand of fireball's recharged before we try to do anything about it.
Oh yeah.
Well, it'll recharge some tonight.
Yeah.
Some.
And not only if we find a deal with him, we can go back as well to let his sister know and see if his sister or his family has anything else to do with it either. Whatever the reward that she was going to give, although then again, I don't know how that's going to go considering what we know with the whole slaving thing. This is kind of up to you, Drew.
Yeah. Let's go back up.
Oh, we're gonna go back up to the
Please.
surface?
Check out Skullport.
Oh,
Oh,
that's on this level.
And then if
Yeah,
that
and then
goes well,
and then check out. Go back to the surface.
and hey, maybe we can celebrate midwinter. Yay! Okay.
Yeah, for that time.
You guys do have a there was a teleport service in Skullport to the surface.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, how much did that cost?
50 gold.
That's nothing.
hasn't changed to us now.
So,
Good God.
all right. So, gonna take a sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a long rest.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. 50 gold. That's like 5 plat, isn't it?
Oh
damn.
Yeah.
Actually, it's kind of a lot.
You guys sleep through the night. And let's see.
Yeah.
Hold on just a minute.
Should I put on my cap of dreams?
This is a good idea.
Okay. Soon as I can find this thing here. Here it is.
The song Dreams by Van Halen starts playing.
Kalana,
Hi.
you used one of your abilities today.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Wild!
Oh well.
Yep.
Forgot.
Forgot. Oh well.
Yep.
Sorry, what now?
But I'm gonna have a bad dream.
Yep.
So.
Oh.
What is it this time?
You dream of Kadric. Of going down the streets of Luskan, down the back alleyways, and finding his mangled, beaten, torn apart corpse, lifeless eyes staring back at you.
Okay. And I scream, and cry, scream and cry. Yeah.
That'll work.
And run to him.
Completely torn apart, waist down, just mangled, intestines spilling out on the streets of Luskan.
Gooey.
And that's your dream for the night. He's dealing with that.
That's a dream?
Oh.
What's a nightmare?
No, nightmare, you know.
Night terror, whatever you want to call it.
It's fine. I'm fine. This is great.
See, I read that the difference between a bad dream and a nightmare is whether it wakes you up or not.
Well, night terror would wake you up.
Well, I'm definitely trying only to get my 4 hours coming out of that nonsense.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna be sitting there a little while. Just have myself a nice quiet cry before everybody wakes up. Doodle in my sketchbook some. Just gonna relax. I'm good. Good, this is good.
Alright.
Fuck you.
You,
Just do this.
let's see.
Damn it.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
Okay, alright, well.
it's some.
Use Bark Inspiration on it.
I believe Terralai is also a roll for his charges, or are they just all back at dawn?
It's a minimum of 3 gained, and I had used 3, so.
Okay, there you go.
Oh! Also, I'm still wearing
Oh.
a belt.
Yes, okay, I need a,
Oh.
Hey, don't forget that flaw you got.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Oh, he's
Go
forgotten.
ahead and roll me a percentile.
Percentile. 68.
Okay. Now I also need you to go ahead and, everyone, but Truth and Brock at disadvantage.
All of this.
Roll me. I forget what type of check it is.
I'm
Hey,
saving-
okay, go ahead and refund those cure wounds to that cure wounds points there to Link Tech. They're taking a
Right.
long rest, so
Right,
there's no point
yep.
in giving them a cure wounds. Do appreciate it, but keep those coins for something a little more.
when we're dying.
Yeah, but not when they're actually dying because that's not allowed. It's all good. Where is that freaking thing? Addiction.
Why do I have disadvantage?
Because you're an arcane
Ah.
caster.
Oh, okay. Am I?
Yes. There we are. Okay, I need wisdom saving throws.
Oh,
And I'm,
okay.
I'm at disadvantage.
Yep.
You and Brock.
Oh.
Ayo. Oh.
oof.
Okay, what everyone get? Because the dice numbers were going too quick.
10.
13.
22.
11.
Everyone saved?
Yay!
Okay.
Shit. Nice.
Huh.
You guys wake up the next morning. Truth, your face is still smooth as can be.
It'll happen eventually. Just looking over up for my sketchbook as everybody's finally waking up.
Eventually.
What's going on, guys?
You guys sleep so long.
Oh, the irony.
Yeah.
Guy trying to get a beard already has one. Vice versa.
All right. Well, I suppose
It's a skullport.
Skullport.
Skullport it is. To the ferryman. I believe.
Okay. Let me take a look at the map of this level,
Yeah.
which is the
Speak not the name of the ferryman for he.
Twisted
for you.
Caverns, I think. Nope, that was level 4. Sargoth, that's right. Alright, you guys make your way through the town. They kind of drop you off at a certain point. Lead you down to the ferryman. And on your way, it's a handful of caverns and corridors and twisting cavernous areas. You do recognize the area you're in as you approach the ferryman.
It's where the other gate led us.
Does seem to be.
Okay, that is good to know.
It's
So
a
you
bit,
haven't.
a bit of a walk away from Azrox, but
What's the nearest one? Okay. Good to know. Ding, ding, ding.
and with that, the ferry rises from the river. The skeletal ferryman at its head turns his head and holds out his hand.
The gold.
Skeletal
I believe-
hand. Yep.
Oh, 1 per.
Yep.
Yep. Alright, gold. There you go. Gold.
One gold.
Yeah.
There we go.
Skeletal hand closes around the money and it just kind of vanishes into the robes. And with that,
Gold.
he ferries you off to Skullport. You arrive at the same town it ever was. You see various flame skulls floating around the city in the dark. Where would you like to go?
We want to ask Kalal, the bartender, Flaggy.
Sure.
She had a lot of information before.
She did. I'm not sure if she's gonna be happy to see us again. I got the feeling that we bugged her a little bit. No, okay.
She was nice enough. We gave her a lot of money. She was fine.
Okay, yeah.
And hey, she offered us a place. She told us a place we could go, even to like stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think she's cool.
I'm trying to remember the name of the place.
Flagon and Dragon.
What?
It's called the Flagon and Dragon. Because this is the thing. These are the things I remember.
There we go.
I can't remember what I ate for lunch, but I can remember that.
You guys make your way through Skullport, eventually to the Flagon and Dragon, and there behind the bar is the female half-drow, Kalal. And as you open the door and the bell rings, she, before even turning, just goes, "Hi, what's your poison?" Turns, "Ah, it's you! How are you all doing today?"
Good. How about yourself?
Business is good. Can't complain.
That's good. We just had a quick question if you've got a minute. For some information.
I mean, I always got information. You got the coin.
Put down a pouch of 10 gold.
That'll do.
Where are you getting all these pouches from?
I don't know.
Just making it from a bag of holding.
It's a high quality burlap sack.
I don't think that's how
not
the
even
economy works.
Find the economancer.
Alright.
We're looking for Crescendo Rosnar.
Crescendo Rosnar.
Flavor. I believe he's human.
Human.
Missing a finger.
Ah, yes, him. Oh, he was back here, must have been 2-3 months ago?
That was before we came in Underground.
Ah, yeah. At least before I saw you. Before I saw you all. He was looking to buy information as well, actually.
And what did he want to know?
Well, his information was a bit more expensive.
15 gold? Did I put that down?
She glances down at it, glances back up.
Make it 30?
His information cost about 30 platinum.
Alright. Put 30 platinum down. Take that back, put 30 platinum.
She takes it and scoops it into a bag behind the counter. Hey. He was interested in the Shadow Lords.
What the heck's a Shadow Lord?
Like the secret people who run a city, right?
Aye. Yes.
Of Skullport?
No. Of Waterdeep.
Mm.
They, there's a family. And he was looking to join.
Mm.
What family?
Shadow Dusks. So they say, anyway. They've made their home somewhere here in Undermountain. Hallister knows where.
Wait, was that a turn of phrase, or do you think literally he knows where that?
I think he might
A turn of phrase.
I think both.
A little bit of both.
Mm.
Their ancestral villa, actually, up on the surface, had been burned down in 1355. Bizarre family, apparently.
Mm.
But their bodies were never found.
Spooky.
And it's there they used to run the city in the shadows. And supposedly ever since they found a home here in Undermountain, have been trying to get that power back. And yes, he came asking the same information. And then went on.
We have information that he came back here not too long ago. Is there any chance you've heard or seen of him? Did Nazrock say he came back here after he cut his finger off? Oh, but that was a while ago. Oh, right.
Yeah, they
sorry.
didn't
Yeah.
say how
Just kidding.
long ago that whole situation
Just kidding.
was.
You right.
Yep.
Okay.
We know, actually, because you mentioned the missing finger, and that spurred
Right.
the bartender's memory that he was missing a finger
You right.
when he
Right.
was here.
I'll slink him to
Well,
lunch.
what's the signet? I'm just double checking. What's the signet on the ring?
It is.
I don't remember the description.
I have it.
It was
That's
shiny signet.
Because
It is-
I have a description
It's
here.
yes. It is a platinum ring with a diving falcon. It says
Yeah, okay.
fly high and stoop swift.
Yep. All right. Yep. Just double checking that. All right, cool. You wouldn't happen to know where he went now, like maybe where he is at the moment, or
Well, he also bought the same information that you all got last time. Wanted to know what the next few levels were like.
went further down then.
Seems so. Because apparently
Well,
the shadow desks aren't here. A little too close to the surface, I imagine. but I don't know where they are, so they're at least beyond the first few levels. He seemed pretty capable of himself.
Mm.
I think he was hiring a few folk, too.
Hiring or buying?
Seemed to be hiring. You don't buy adventurers.
So the question is, do I go down after him
Or do we try to
further down, or do I go back up to the surface and burn down some houses?
I
Break
think.
some kneecaps.
Either way, you should wait until that wand of fireball is fully recharged.
Right.
Oh yeah, definitely. I want to make sure that I
Can't
can
burn down
punch him
houses
off
with a wand of
birds.
fireballs.
Yeah.
I mean, I can prove you very wrong on that.
To think I
Definitely.
gave her a gift too. God.
No, you didn't. Who? Ezra?
Esvel?
Esvel?
Was that the same one?
No.
No.
Not at all.
No. Would they leave the island? No. Gosh, no.
Are they confused?
Yep.
Yeah. No. That was a nice old lady. This is like his sister.
This
just
is the one in the
normal,
tavern that Truth
snooty.
never met.
Yep.
Truth never interacted with her.
Let me just
From, like, episode 1.
Just
Oh,
gonna
about
go ahead and erase that note there. That was wrong.
Just gotta
Not
retcon that
Moonstar.
little scratchy.
Not Moonstar. Rosnar.
Okay. Yep. No, you're right. Yep.
If I may make a suggestion,
Mhm.
we have technically what his sister wanted. We have information on where he's gone, what he's up to, right?
We do.
Could go up and question her more on him, since she is, his sister, and find out more possibly from her, and also stop any, maybe if they're also involved in the slavery thing, stop that too.
Yeah. And by question, do you mean interrogate? Because I'm leaning towards the interrogation side of that.
We can do that, but we would definitely have to not do that in the middle of the yawning portal.
I mean, there is a code legal up on the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we would definitely have to not do that where we would get caught if you wanted to go that route. Or if we want to talk to her in the open first, see how it goes, and then maybe go from there. This is up to you. I'm just trying to help present all options so you don't get tunnel vision.
I say we go back up to the surface.
Okay.
Do we have any new magical items we found to sell?
Yes, yeah, we have lots of stuff to sell.
I got a tuba.
Okay.
Mama tuba.
Well, I mean, it's almost 7, so...
Yeah, I
Let's,
suppose we go back up to the surface.
Okay.
yeah, let's,
We'll take the
Why don't-
transportation while we're.
Why don't we take a drink real quick, and then I can go ahead and let Martin know that we're coming up too.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
So you
Maybe
guys
he
grab
played
a
this.
drink. Maybe he
Tuba.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys, yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go to, like, the restroom real quick, so. Go off.
Okay.
Around, I don't know, I will go to the bathroom. I don't know where the...
Thank you.
There's a actual bathroom here in the.
There's
I
a bag of
assume-
holding in the
I,
corner.
there's...
All toilets in the realm are just bags of holding now.
That's it. That's all
they're special bags of holding that all go to a singular dimension.
This shit dimension.
the
the
final
realm.
boss.
The realm of
The big
feces.
Alright. But get done. Come after I get out of the bathroom, but away, but still not where they can see me yet.
Okay.
Use the sending stone.
Okay.
Send a message to Martin. We're coming up. Send a message to Jarl Axel for me. I want to meet with him by myself. And please keep this between us, Martin. And send it.
Okie dokie.
And walk back with the sending stone, like, thanks, Martin. And
What Kalana doesn't know is chamomile's actually a two-way radio. I'm kidding.
I just realized the Elder Rune's still been up. Oops, the doodles.
Oh.
walking back, like, thanks for put it back. And, I see if I hear. You know what? Yeah, wait to see if he says anything back first, and then.
Yeah, you got the response.
Oh, he says yeah.
It was okie dokie.
Oh, that was. I thought that was DM. I thought that was just you.
Nope.
I love Mark.
No, after a brief moment, just okie dokie.
He's one of those fucking K people.
Okay.
Did you tell him I had the tuba?
No, I only get 25 words.
I
No,
mean,
it's a
we're
surprise.
coming back to the
As a
surface.
tuba.
Why
truth.
would I tell him about the tuba? You didn't ask me to tell him about the tuba.
I'm pretty certain I heard him ask you to mention the tuba.
I don't.
I don't think he
Did
did.
I?
That's okay. Hey, it'll be a surprise. Just imagine
Exactly.
the look on his face when you walk through the door holding a
The
tuba.
Tuba.
See,
Alright.
this is why Kalana has the stone.
Yeah.
Because the message would have been something like, "You'll never guess what I learned about a bag of holding today," and then just leave it at that. Like, you'll never guess
Why
what I found in
sending
this bag of
stone?
holding.
Also, I have a tuba.
I mean, I can make one too, but we don't need it.
I bought it. I bought it with Martin's money.
So Martin bought it.
Mark bought it, and then. Oh. Okay, so yeah, he knows we're coming up. It's good.
Yep.
So,
All right.
shall we?
Teleport time.
Teleport time it is.
I can finally buy armor.
I slam a drink back in. Thanks, Claw.
Not a problem. Thanks for all the new information.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Right. We should start charging for that.
I was gonna say, do we get money back for that, or is it like?
I think we should just keep it as we still have a safe place to stay down here, so. Right?
Yep. Yes, you do.
You promise.
I'll try.
I think that's about all you can ask for around here.
That's pretty good, actually.
Okay.
Money talks.
Down
this
here,
is the wrong
especially.
map, that's why. I was like,
Oh boy.
there we go. I was like, why the heck can't I find... I was still in a different area entirely. That is why. There we go. Okay, so you guys make your way back to the... I think you had already been told who it was?
We went there and bought a scroll we couldn't use.
That's right.
Oh, that guy.
That lady.
You make your way back to the Poisoned Quill. Where you open the door and Tasselgrin is still behind the counter, kind of... she seems to be preparing a little spot of tea. Oh, I didn't expect visitors. I should have locked the door. Oh, he's not going to like that. What can I do for you? Please make it quick.
Teleport?
Yes. This way. That would be 50 gold ahead up front, please.
Yep. Here you go.
We won't tell anyone you let us in if you cut it in half.
Oh no. It's fine.
Oh. Okay.
Do you want to get teleported to the bottom of an ocean? Because that's how you get teleported to the bottom of an ocean.
Alright, 50 gold.
Brock was obviously just.
Thank you. Right this way. She leads you guys back behind the counter and into a small room where there are 2 teleportation circles set up.
That's 50 each, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She gestures that you guys stand on one of them, and as she begins to cast the spell, making different gestures, burning different incense, right before it goes off, the other one begins to flash, and you notice a figure in a red robe long bushy beard, Hallister, and then you're gone.
All of
You
us
have
are
a
just.
tea with fucking Hallister?
And that's where we're in the session.
Oh, so all of us got out. Oh, okay. I was
Yes.
thinking just one of us.
Nope.
All right.
Yeah, it can teleport all of you in the circle at once.
Okay.
Wonder where the fuck
It
we're
only
gonna
costs
end up
50
in
gold to
Waterdeep.
get teleported. That's really cheap, actually.
Unless we do it a lot, and then it's not. And there's no
Yeah,
teleport
yeah.
back down.
Well,
It's just
I guess I took the upfront as like a right now and then more.
But we made it!
Yep. So, wonderful session today, guys. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you, wonderful audience, for being here. Before we go ahead and begin our drawing for our Tailspire giveaway, remember, you can enter with !giveaway if you haven't entered yet. Hey, look at that bot. Thank you very much, Paranoid Bot, for saying exactly what I was going to mention real quick. A good friend of ours is launching a 5e supplement based on Celtic legends and traditions, changing up some classes, spell variations, all sorts of cool stuff, called Heroes of Tara. There's a link
I believe it is 3 new classes with 3 new subclasses apiece.
Yes.
And 3, I believe 3 cultures. I don't know why everything's 3. I think that just sort of shook out that way.
So, a lot of cool stuff. Very different from traditional 5e, but it fits. It works with the 5e system. There's a link to their Discord and a link to their upcoming Kickstarter. So that's kind of dope. That's actually a good friend of ours, and we'll probably be hawking out their stuff so long as their Kickstarter is going.
And it starts July 1st, I believe.
July 1st. Okay, so yeah, they're going to get a lot of hawking in. As a reminder, there's a link to our Discord server where you can come and chat with us. We're not very active chatting, but a lot of people are starting to join, so we might try to start being more chatty now.
I like talking.
I know, right? There's also our YouTube where you can find all of our past VODs. And as a reminder, we are utilizing Tailspire here with all its cool 3D environments, and is on Steam for $25 USD with regional pricing elsewhere. So with that, let's go ahead and close our giveaway and then find out who our winner is. Oh, Shishimi! Oh no, I'm so sorry. You will have to enter next week, I think. Wait, Greg was not here when I checked if everyone was good for next week.
Correct. Next week I am out.
You're out? Okay.
Yeah, next week's my thing, the once a month thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So we will be back then the 13th. Is everyone good for the 13th?
Yeah,
Yarp.
as far as I know.
Okay, then the 13th will be our next session where we'll be giving away another Tailspire key. Okay, let's find out who our winner is. It is Arovi! Congratulations. Please speak up if you are here. If not, I will have to draw another winner. Hey, there you are. Congratulations. I will whisper you after the stream is down through Twitch, and I will send you your Steam key for Tailspire. Congratulations. Thank you for showing up. Hey, cool. Thank you. Very good timing there, Asara. Yeah, it's I mean, heck, even if we were having a session, all of our stuff would be on YouTube. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and close the stream out for the night, and I will find someone to raid and send you all that way to swarm their stream. So thank you all for showing up tonight, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.